The light force of your bond, a power like light itself, unseen for generations, a dyad in the force.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Dyad in the Force, episode 247. Our Dyad Trivia League, round 5. Choco, how you doing?
I've seen better days. I had an acute bout of gastric quarreling. I'll say. So it was an interesting past couple hours. We'll say that.
Interesting. Still ongoing or recovery? What's going on?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Butts puckered.
Listen, we just we put a cork in it and say we're done. Hey, we have Kenneth Kari in the chat hitting the big 4-0 soon.
Yes.
Soonish. That's in February.
I hit that this past August. I don't feel different. But it is a big milestone, so we'll be there for you, Kenny, when it happens. We do have, let's see here. Someone earlier said Friday night Dyad nights LFG. I'm glad it's becoming synonymous. Phineas McCormick says, yo, everyone, happy Friday to you all. Yo says Nemo, and is that code for you at ice cream, but you're lactose? Says Bo-Katan's Lost Pauldron.
It was a similar experience. We'll just, yeah, my legs are still asleep.
Q Craig McGuinn's out of pocket comments. Choco is using some shitty terms to describe his shitty health issues.
Indeed.
Out of pocket, still in pocket, though.
Think of that.
We have some guests to bring in, as this is Dyad Trivia League round 5. They are newcomers to the league, so they currently have 0 points in the league. So they're trying to make their debut and score some points. This time, Choco has helped with the Jeopardy board. First, we have Archive Redacted. How's it going, man?
Hi. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing okay.
Great. Yeah.
Why don't you
to
go ahead and introduce yourself for everyone in the chat? And if you do make content, if you have something you want to promote, go ahead and do that now, or just say hi.
Yeah, hi. I'm Archive Redacted. I just have a YouTube channel where I occasionally will talk about Star Wars when I have the time. I like to do lore videos. That's really about it.
Is it just called Archive Redacted?
Yeah, just Archive Redacted. I do have a TikTok as well. I've tried to do some TikTok videos as well.
Awesome. Everybody go give them a follow. I think it's just at Archive Redacted, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next up, we have another viewer of the show making their debut as well. Gage.
Hi, everybody.
How's it going?
I'm going good. I'm Gage. Thank you for having me. It's honestly an honor to be here.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to promote. I don't actually make content, but I've been kind of needing a push to start, and I'm hoping this is it. To be honest.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
I mean, you don't need to be a content creator. We love to bring community members on, especially one as infamous as you, who comes in clutch all the time when we play movie games, and you just kind of last second pull out
Rude.
the over the hedge.
That's the
What's
film
gonna be
degree
my mind?
coming in. Yeah, over the edge, pinnacle of cinema.
And last and certainly but not least, a longtime viewer, Super Ruiz.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Doing great.
Hey, good. Yeah,
Good to see you.
yeah, good to be able to talk to you guys, not through chat. So excited to be here. I do stuff on TikTok and Instagram. It's usually like Star Wars related stuff, but now it's more kind of been more education based because this country's on fire, and I'm a college counselor by trade. So
Very nice.
a lot of that, but otherwise doing journalist work at butwhythough.net.
Oh,
Awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, everyone, welcome to the show. If you are new here in the chat, these guys aren't new here. We do have a small mixer segment where we just talk about anything and everything that's in the fandom, across the fandom. Yeah, if there's anything else, if there's anything you guys want to talk about, anything interesting happening this week, you know, I am about to start the Mighty Nine finally, but still,
Oh, so good.
my attention is on Where Winds Meet, and I don't want to go into a Where Winds Meet rabbit hole just right now. But have you guys heard of it? Are you guys playing it at all?
No,
I have
put me
not.
on.
I have no idea what that is.
It's great.
Yeah. Do you guys play?
So
Are
it's
you guys gamers?
For sure.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Awesome. Yeah, so Where Winds Meet is it's so hard to describe now that I think about it, but it is a action RPG that is based in Chinese martial arts. And it's like an Elden, or it's a Souls-like with like really tough battles, but it's not a Souls-like in that that's your only option. Like there's difficulties, there's parry assist, there's a lot of things about this game that just kind of like runs the gamut or the gamut in terms of like play experiences. So now, you know, you can take it easy, you can go slow, you can have all of the parry assists, just go for the story. But then that all happens in the solo world, which is where you have that tailored single player experience, and then you can go into the online world or even jump into a friend's co-op world and play together. But the biggest thing about this game is that there's a lot of game. Like
There's so much freaking game.
the exploration is like Skyrim. The mini games is essentially what we're talking about when it comes to like a lot of game.
Oh, and it's free. It's free to
and
play.
it's free.
And
What's the name of
it is not pay to win, but it is pay to drip. If you want to look real drippy,
Ooh.
you got to pay for it. But none
Honestly-
of the other mechanics require. By the way, you can still look drippy without paying anything.
Yeah. I find myself looking pretty drippy. I've only spent like $10, but on like accessories, you know? But still. That's not what makes this game. It's the games.
I kind of picture it as if Ghost of Tsushima and Elden Ring had a baby and they set it in feudal China, except it's more mystical and it's free to play. And also, the game has already been out for a year in China, and the amount of extra content that has already been released over there is insane. It's more than any game I've seen like this, where they've already released like 4 to 5 new like realms for you to explore and play in, which is over there. So we know those will be coming over here soon.
Yeah, the
What was the name
combat
of the game
system. Where Winds Meet. The combat system is breathtaking. It is fun. The animation is incredible. Like I said, it's kind of
PlayStation
Souls-like.
5 with crossplay.
Yeah, so like I said, it's like Souls-like, so like it can be as hard as that, or it can be as easy as like Legend of Zelda, you know, with all of the assistive features, or just like the difficulty with the story mode. But like, yeah, the exploration, there's so much to explore. There's like, even one of the cities, you would think that's just like, you know, a short rest stop for you in a game. you go into the city, you visit the shop, you rest and do all of these like ancillary activities. But no, there's a city that is its own region. So like what you did in the first region of exploration and like collecting chests and discovering secrets and dungeons, it's all in this city too. And that's like what they have out now. And we did say we didn't want to.
And player housing just came out, so you're not getting me away from that. Sorry.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I mean, I started looking at plots.
Player housing for World of Warcraft.
Man, is there real estate?
Oh, okay, nice.
There's tons of real estate.
There is housing. Because you have a solo world, you can build in this game. So there's Fortnite, there's Minecraft, there's chess, there's DDR, there's
ChatGPT conversations with people.
There's wrestling, there's
Are there
pitch
bots
pot
on it?
games. I'm sorry?
Are there bots on it? ChatGPT, like, or
There are NPCs that will have riddles for you, or you'll have to befriend them to get something or something like that. And it uses AI, so you just talk to them in order to figure out things or to become friends with them or whatever.
interesting. That's kind of a good use of it.
It is. And I sort of I kind of alluded to this back a while ago as kind of like a dream scenario for games, and as a game designer, where I envisioned systems existing where you no longer chose dialogue options. You can talk to the NPC as you would yourself, and they would be able to understand you. And this is kind of like a middle of the road implementation. So to give an example for the audience, I would run into someone that is outside of a temple that's been like ransacked by bandits, and they're like all frightened. You choose to talk to them, and you can engage with them in an AI conversation where they will express their concern, and you can talk to them. You can tell them, "Oh, I'll go kill those bandits if you want me to," and then they'll talk to you like an AI would. But the point of that interaction is to get them to befriend you, and so there's that system. Wow, I said we didn't want to go down a rabbit hole, but we are going down a rabbit hole. If you just want to play this game as an action RPG, if you want to play this game as an action RPG, you can. Well, hop on. We have a guild. That's just two of us and our senior correspondent to the Stars, Cal4. So yeah, if you guys it's free. If you guys pick it up, drop your UIDs in the Discord. We'll add you to the guild. And of course, we'll always be around to help you guys like understand the broader systems of this game, because it is Chinese, which means there are modals upon modals of claim rewards here and there, and 6 pages of stuff you have to bury or dig through to get to where you need to.
You heard it here, guys. If we do it, Element's gonna carry us through everything.
Gonna beat all the bosses.
I might, yeah.
Yeah.
One
Choco
last
too.
cool thing is you can actually learn some bosses' moves by pairing them over and over again. So it's like you get used to what they're doing, and you can now learn and do that move. I think that's super cool.
Oh yeah.
Now, what I've been on, which I absolutely love, Where Winds Meet, but Destiny just dropped their Star Wars expansion.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. I've been having so much fun. I finally got my lightsaber. The mission for the lightsaber was really cool. It was a lot of fun. But the feel of the lightsaber, it's so good. This is like the best state the game has been in a long time.
Yeah, at least in like a year.
Yeah.
I'm still bitter about Destiny 1 as an Xbox player. Having to pay the same amount for less content is disgusting.
I'm bitter just as a player.
That being said, after playing, which I'm still not even done. There's more crystals and and
Do you have your
stuff we
X-wing?
need to
I
get
saw
for.
X-wings on TikTok.
I do have my X-wing.
Yeah, it looks like fun.
Yeah, it's a blast. I formally nominate Bungie to make a recreation or like a new addition to the Jedi Outcast series.
Oh yeah, that'd be good.
I think they would kill it.
because they do good
Yeah.
gunplay and like the saber really feels good.
It really does, and like that switch between first and third person, which that game was kind of known for. I think they would nail it better than anyone else. But in the gunplay in those old games was hot dookie water.
Oh yeah.
So it would be a massive step up.
I'd like to commission the architects behind Destiny to build a Star Wars game. And I say that because I wouldn't want Bungie and the leaders
They do have some bad leadership right now.
to be involved.
Sure.
DePaul in the chat, shout out to DePaul, says, "What are you talking about, Element? We're talking about Where Winds Meet. It's a new action RPG that released and is free to play." And you rewind for all of the spiel that we just went through about it.
We also have a new Metroid game that's dropping. If you're into that sort of thing, I myself am not. However, I do have a lot of friends who are going to be losing themselves as that game comes out very soon.
Shout out to Bo-Katan's Lost Pauldron and Darth Angel for keeping us alive on TikTok with all the likes. Appreciate you guys. Can we talk about the news of episode 4's new release date and how there's a new casting news with Ventress? Episode 4.
Yeah, we're releasing it 2027 for the 50th.
Theatrical version, I think, too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it just got announced today. I think it was like February, March, something like that.
What is that? Episode 4? What is that referring
A
to?
New Hope.
Oh,
Star Wars.
Yeah.
no,
guess
I
it
was
is
no,
the
I was
version
trying.
that
I was trying to do the
released
math. I was trying to do the math between.
Ventress.
Yeah, I was like, what are we
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about? Episode 4 and Ventress, or
Episode 4 of her Tales of the Underworld series. They just deleted it.
Yeah, February 19th, 2027.
got you. And then, of course, separate from episode 4, there's news of new casting for Ventress. The age is not starting to show. You asked that question as if those two were related. I said that like Alex Trebek. Those two are unrelated. No, I said that like Will Ferrell's Trebek. Yeah, what is the news with the Ventress casting? Why are they casting Ventress?
I thought it was rumors, but I don't know if they just straight up announced it.
Premieres for Anya Taylor-Joy. Is what they were rumored.
Oh,
But I don't know if I want that personally.
What would she even like? What live action project would they put her in? I feel like most of them are kind of after her time.
I mean, after Bad Batch, there's tons of stuff she could do. Right?
Yeah.
She's alive.
Yeah, I just meant like of
it's
the,
a new
of the
show rather
announced
than
ones.
an existing one.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, it could be a new thing.
Yeah, new show. Yeah.
do you think that's why they brought her back?
I'd hope so, because I think not to say she's been like wasted, but like the Bad Batch episode came out a while ago, and they haven't really done a lot with her.
Yeah,
It was Tales of the Underworld was
I feel like
True,
this
true,
show, if it goes forward, needs to be a white male lead for them. I'm just kidding.
Gonna throw Cal Kestis on it, or what do you mean?
I don't know. They're gonna do a Ventress show. I imagine it's gonna get hate.
But Anya Taylor-Joy, it doesn't feel right. It feels wrong. I don't know. It just
Yeah, I
feels
She's a
don't
little-
see
yeah,
it.
she's not as like I don't know if the mean is the right word.
sultry. There's
Yeah,
not enough
like
sass or edge on it. I don't know.
I do like her, but I can't see her as Ventress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs more stank.
She's tall enough, or close to tall enough, which is what I would want. I just want she's got to be tall. She's got to be 5'10".
Yeah.
Easy. Anything shorter than that is what are we doing?
I wonder if it's like a.
Kicking people in the chest.
I wonder if it's a show about the path. Just
Kick people in the chest?
Set that up with her.
Give
I would
Anakin a
love
scar.
path show with her, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta
Also,
redeem
Harrison,
that.
like Obi-Wan and Jedi.
You
Yeah,
gotta
I love
redeem
that.
the Tails episode because
Kind of
I-
nowhere. A little bit.
I liked seeing her back in Tails, but like
The story just
After-
didn't do anything.
yeah, after she drops Lycos off, I'm like, all right, what the hell? Where does that leave
And there-
her?
Their
It
relationship
felt like a
is really
teaser
good.
for that. Yeah.
Well, where's the lever? Like anywhere, right? Better than dead and in a ditch somewhere.
Well, she
all
was
of
in the living
Tails.
waters.
I love all of Tales, but I think the best Tales entries are the ones where they're filling in blanks instead of trying to do a new, like, continue a character story, if that makes sense. I think that short
Yeah.
format is tough to, like with Barris, it was like we hadn't seen
Yeah.
anything from her, and then they tried to do, like, the next thing in her journey, and short episodes are tough.
I did like the implications of that story though. Like
Yeah.
they tried to recruit her, but then she finally saw the error of her ways and became a healer. It also provided us with more canon sources that, you know, there are healers of the Force, but which brings me to my next question. The Force healer in Andor, hot or not, or just aged because they're a healer? Are they hear me out?
I would say not for me because I never even thought about, like, that's not even a whisper of a thought that ever entered my head.
I'll go yes, because I think I'd leave the bedroom both satisfied and then also enlightened in some way.
Oh
Reconverted,
man,
you know?
Like, I'm changed.
I feel
Yeah,
like
Can't
age.
walk.
Marley in TikTok says they're a hear me out. See, we got some open-minded people.
What do you think?
And she'll fix,
Open-minded?
she'll fix your joint pain or something. Or whatever.
No, see, I'm saying-
Person.
What I'm saying is, she might be like 30 in the sheets, but in the face, it's the effects of the
Oh,
healing.
like she's
you know what I
been
mean?
getting,
About
she's been
ventures
getting
and-
older from the healing. Oh, that's a
Yeah.
good point.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were doing what is it called? A Hong Dai boy?
We fit together.
You. It may sound
Did
weird.
they give her a
but
name?
If I'm,
did Tony Gilroy give her a name?
No,
She's
it's just
an
Force
unidentified
healer.
lady. That's lame.
First name Force, last name Healer.
okay, I might be alone in this, but for adventurous casting, I imagined her being black, like a black actress. Is that just me?
Kenny's a huge
Yeah, I mean-
cheerleader for Florence Kasumba.
I can
Yeah.
see, I can like see it. I can see it. Her voice actress wasn't, but she does a pretty
Her
non-traditional
voice accent
for
wasn't,
her.
but yeah, her vocal quality is something I typically see more in black women, for one thing. But I don't know, just throwing it out there.
No, I mean I also have my outlook on it too. I still like Deacon Lockman for that, because she has like the lanky build. She looks great in the very same hairstyle that Ventress has now. And she's played a villain. She can play the cold callous, you know? But like in your outlook, do you have a specific actress in mind other than Florence Kasumba that Kenny puts forth? Anybody else? too?
I would need to spend more time with it. I mean, I do like his pick. I'd have to spend more time to find
Zoe
someone else.
Kravitz. Give me Zoe Kravitz.
That's pretty good.
Good, but short. Nothing against short people.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, you're right. She
You
needs to
know-
be tall. That's a hard thing, man. How many 5'10" actresses are there who could pull off Ventress?
Back.
Well, there's Tom Cruise.
Don't get we got Reacher.
I'm saying he's a 5'10" actress.
It's amazing though that he got cast as Reacher, and then now we have
Dude, as a fan of the actual series, like nothing will upset me more than watching this man pretend that he is 6'5" in a movie.
It's like watching what was it? It's like watching which Fast and Furious was it? It's like watching the Fast and Furious and seeing Vin Diesel looking eye to eye with The Rock, knowing he ain't seeing eye to eye with The Rock in any day. he's staring at The Rock's pecs with how tall he is.
I'd also need to see what. I feel like we need to know when it is to know the age that we should be sort of looking for, right?
That's true.
If it's going to be like an old Ventress or if it's her.
Okay, but
Maybe
that's
with
why you go
Dooku?
with Florence Kasumba, because it
That's
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
I
range.
you know what? I'd be cool with Florence. I'd be cool with Deacon. I suppose the bottom line here is I don't see Anya. Goob says she was cool in that X-Men movie, so she can do like a warrior fighter, but I still don't know. I liked her magic for sure, but
Yeah.
Oh, I deleted that movie from my mind.
Yeah, tough movie to remember. I was gonna say.
I
But
was like, what X-Men movie was she?
that was the one that was like delayed like 3 years, and then they just said, "Hey, it's out," right?
Yeah.
I think it
wanna
was
say.
filmed in the COVID, right? During COVID.
The COVID.
That
Which
sounds
one was that?
right.
Is that New Mutants?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mutants, yeah.
Okay.
There were some parts that I could work with in that movie.
Yeah. The idea of it was good.
I loved the ambition, right?
Yeah.
Because they were playing around with characters you wouldn't see, you know.
But it also
Is Tilda Swinton
suffers.
too old to play Ventress?
Hmm?
Tilda Swinton? She too old to play Ventress? You put her in some makeup?
She's.
Tall, lengthy.
depends on how old we're going with her.
Yeah,
you know.
stuff.
After the Bad Batch, what? She's 40s.
Yeah.
Is Alicia Vikander tall? I feel like she's not.
I doubt
She's
it.
average. She's not short, but
Okay.
she's not tall.
But I
think
would like
she's
Elizabeth
5'7".
Gander because she can do action.
Yeah.
I think that's another thing too that we're not really. How many of these people are we naming that can nail the action? She's 5'6". She's close. Put her in some
Oh, that's
heels.
close.
Who's the girl?
Okay, that works.
Give me Tomb Raider.
She was ripped in Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
I feel like for Ventress, she'd have to be like 5'9" for like a really good like lengthy build. You know,
True, but that you can fudge.
you can
3
high
inches.
heels it.
You
for
know what I
sure.
mean?
You really can. I mean, Tom Cruise is like walking through.
They call it the Cruise Apple Box.
So another piece of Star Wars news that that dropped, quote unquote, dropped the interview in the Hollywood Reporter with Ryan Johnson. If y'all saw any of this, inside of the interview, it says, what does it say? Well, it basically says that his Star Wars trilogy was dead in the water. It was interesting though, because one part of it, I mean, he said one thing that we find out is they actually did offer him Episode 9, and he said no.
I think he tweeted after that came out and said that wasn't true. But
Okay.
but he could also just be like I don't know, not covering, but kind of saying like the way they said it wasn't true.
And that's the interesting part about this interview, is because most of the time, and I do like Hollywood Reporter, but a lot of the nuggets that people are taking away from it is the editorial from the author and not direct words from Ryan himself. But I did see a lot of people talking about it, so I at least wanted to bring it up. But he did say, a part of my brain will always be in Star Wars. He says it's so much a part of me and the way that I think. But yeah, he was going to make his trilogy, but he's been having so much fun in this little mystery world that he's created. And, Netflix backed up a truck of money for him and said, keep going. And I think he's going to stick around with it for now.
I enjoy them.
Yeah, they've been good.
Yeah, disappointed that he wouldn't direct more Star Wars movies, but if that came at the cost of Knives Out, I don't think that's a trade I'd be willing to make.
You know what? That's a good point.
Yeah.
I like it when creatives are doing things that they love. You know, that's.
I still
that's the
feel
biggest
like
thing for me.
Yeah.
I still feel like there's
Yeah,
room
you
for it.
You do that. Do that, Ryan. Make those Knives Out movies.
I still think there's
Also-
room for him to come back and do Star Wars.
And that's the other thing is
Yeah,
like
there's always-
let him make Knives Out for the next 5 years, and by that point in time, the world will recognize The Last Jedi for the marvel that it is.
I do wanna-
Trying to have a good time
I do
here.
want to bring that up really quickly because I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about The Last Jedi. I am going to make my own video about it, but it goes towards the larger conversation that I've been having about the current zeitgeist of fandom, about this call for conformity and this need for affirmation. I saw a video talking about how John Boyega hates The Last Jedi, and then it kind of like devolves from there into like reasons why he's right, and that's why they don't like it, right? And I want to make a video, and we can talk about it a little bit here, about why people need others to justify what they like or don't like. Because I can take that video, stitch it, and put Mark Hamill saying it was the best one since Empire Strikes Back. But I know that's not going to convince anyone. But I feel like we should be okay with like, oh, I liked it, or I didn't like it, and not have to bring someone else's opinion into it just to be like, see, they didn't like it either.
Problem is that I think like the big reason like why this conversation's here again, because I don't know who the TikTok account is, but like that one big TikTok account was like, if you liked it, if I hear you didn't like The Last Jedi, I think like you hate women, basically, was like his intro to that. So for me, how do you ever talk about how you don't like that movie? Because you have dudes like this who aren't even like, he's even said in the video he's not even that big of a Star Wars fan, but to his, you know, hundreds of thousands of followers, that's how he opens up his video. So how do you even talk about the things you don't like when you say you don't like it immediately to the other side of it, right? Or the validation. I'll never be able to say I don't like it without explaining so many things, and you never really get that opportunity to do that on the internet. So
Yeah.
I think the videos are good, and I've been thinking about doing one too because I don't like the movie. I mean, there's things I love, but there's a lot of things that I hate. You know, and it
Yeah,
just
I
makes
would
it not
love
an
to hear-
enjoyable experience for me. And you know,
I'd
a
love
lot
to
of
hear
those
your
things
thoughts
come
on
down to Ryan Johnson literally saying the reason why he split up Poe and Finn was because he thought their dialogue together was boring and he couldn't like parse which one was which, so he split them up. Like that's the kind of stuff that when you look at the context of the two characters, I think they're done the most disservice in that movie are Finn and are Poe, and then that's when you hear from the director of the movie. Of course, I'm gonna feel some type of way because then to me that says that you never really gave these characters a chance to have a legitimate story outside of the Luke Skywalker story, which is fantastic, obviously, right? The Luke Skywalker story is fantastic, but it comes at the expense of so many characters, especially Leia at the end when she literally gives up just before Luke comes in to save the day. And I don't like that.
I think
That's valid. I also think you don't like women. I'm just kidding.
Come on, bro. I like Leia and Ahsoka. Come on.
I think it's
There's
so
two women I like.
interesting that people take John Boyega's quotes like they hold so much more weight. It's like if you're gonna buy into the whole actor hates this, that means it's bad. Like Harrison Ford didn't like 4, 5, and 6. Like, does that mean all of a
Alec
sudden
Guinness is,
yeah, like I mean, like
Yeah,
there's also a lot of
He also got paid, and he's also doing this forever. John Boyega is not connected with Star Wars anymore. I think that's like the biggest difference between the two.
yeah, that is true.
One of them got an entire hate campaign against them. One of them is just like an old white man who did Indiana Jones.
And he got a career from it. Yeah. That movie is one of the most like. I'm not a huge fan of Last Jedi, but it is so full of people doing like really bad faith criticism that it's hard to actually have a conversation that like makes any sense with it. Where like people are like, "Oh, I didn't like when Luke swung on Ben," and it's just like, man, they like do a whole nother scene. And, like, and it's everyone
Did you
jumps
watch
to
that
that.
scene right after that?
Well, act like people saw it once, disliked it, but then criticize it 3 years later when they don't remember which is tough.
Choco, you
Yeah,
said you,
But
I mean, I've mentioned before, I have a good friend, and he's spent exponentially more time watching videos on why it's bad than he spent consuming the actual content, and so there's not really a true recollection of it. But again, if you don't like it, you don't like it. Like, that's literally how I became friends with Josh, with Mesa Windu. Is he was like, I hate that movie, and here is why. And I was like, those are great points. That's cool. I like this dude.
Yeah,
Like,
one
that's
of
how
my
we
best
became
friends, the guy I have pictures with Palpatine with, and R.I.P. Carl Weathers with, like, a celebration, loves The Last Jedi. Like, this dude will, like, see me post a Star Wars video and then be like, The Last Jedi is the best movie ever, knowing that he's, like, different time zones away and I can't talk to him about it. So I get it. All my homies love The Last Jedi. I just don't, and that's okay.
see, the thing is, like, this is what I was talking about. This was it's a byproduct of today's zeitgeist, where things are either the worst or things are either the best. And I think this way because that guy said it. Like, even Mark Hamill said, John Boyega hates it. What was another one? Sam Witwer is criticizing it, and so, like, they never truly have their own opinions to have on this movie and on the contents of the movie. It's always something that someone else said, and that's in stark contrast to how you guys have expressed your dislikes of the movie and your kind of, like, criticisms of it. And, like, to those people who are like, if you don't like The Last Jedi, then you don't like women. I feel like that's a severe overcorrection for if you like The Last Jedi, you're a fake fan. Like, it's there. We just need to be normal.
Yeah,
I
love The Acolyte. Don't tell me I hate women.
It totally makes sense to me, though, that, like, his movie trilogy got so, like, that's just a tough position for someone to greenlight that, because he put effort into that movie. Like, it's a well-made movie, but then it just caused such divisiveness. I mean, it went from, like, after Force Awakens, everyone was like, oh, Star Wars is back, and then it just became an internet battleground with Last Jedi. So I kind of get why they were slow to push those 3 movies. I don't think they should give up on it totally, though. I think he'd do better with, like, his own not Skywalker saga thing, like his own original.
I would love him back
Levy
for
a movie.
like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice to see.
Yeah.
We have DMX in chat.
Sorry.
By the way,
my wife just got home. I was just gonna say, just to your point, I think that the reason why I'm okay with him not getting that movie. I'm just gonna say this because I haven't said this out loud yet. I think that the Starfighter movie is the whitest Star Wars movie we've gotten since Empire and the original trilogy, and that's a problem for me. And I'm not excited about it at all.
Like, cast-wise?
So cast-wise, yeah, it's incredibly white. It's incredible. It's like 80% white in the cast, and
it feels like they were like, we're gonna throw these guys a bone.
Yeah, you remember, like, that thing that came out there was like, oh, Disney's trying to get the white man back, like, or the white boy back to, like, thing. That's what this movie feels like, and I'm so not excited for it. And I just need to tell people where it was a safe space for me to say that.
Safe space here. Except I'll tell you, their one brown person in the movie is probably going to be a Spice Runner.
If yeah,
at least Mando's 100%.
I mean,
or no,
it's
wait,
either that or like
never mind.
Or either that or a misogynist machismo who doesn't like women, and that's why we have to put him against Holdo, because we have to make him. He hates women, so we have to, like, that's his hardest thing he's ever done. Just because I know that's a snipe at The Rise of Skywalker, but, like, I think
we can snipe The Rise of Skywalker. I'm just kidding.
what The Last Jedi does to his character, I think, is worse.
Did anyone
like
read that?
him...
Did anyone read the novel, the Poe novel about his time spice running?
Freefall? Yeah.
Yeah, Freefall.
I wasn't huge on it because I don't like that it exists to begin with. But, like, I feel like that 9 maybe needed either to not do that at all or like explain it a little more than like a joke.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot more avenues to explore of old friendship than we used to run in Criminal Circle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. As long as this guy was like a son of literal war heroes or anything.
Yeah, it's weird that all the other ancillary media are like, look at his parents, the greatest rebels. Look at him wanting to be the greatest rebel, and then it's just like, I did for a while.
I feel like just like off the top of my head,
makeup,
That may as well have changed his name to Hector.
he's running Spoon engines and a Motec exhaust. No, I feel like just off rip, I can probably fix that scene by saying he knows Zori because they were friends as children and they had ambitions together to be pilots and stuff, and Zori went into the spice running ring for obviously this is off rip, so I don't have a full backstory.
That would work great.
But
'cause she
Zori
pilots in
went
the movie too.
Yeah, Zori went to become a spice runner and they fell out because Poe didn't. Right? So there's that, Kenny says in the chat, what little criticism I can give the movie is that Finn was the same as he was in the first movie, no depth, a lot of setup for Rose, but no payoff in the third. But I also think, Kenny, that is a byproduct of the fact that JJ also had no answers for Finn. And the reason I say that is because, he sidelined Finn at the end of Force Awakens. And then when he's back after the Last Jedi, he is the Rey guy.
I do like his arc in Force Awakens, because I do like that he is running away the whole time and he does stand up for Rey, but he doesn't get the hero treatment. That's all.
If you get placed in a coma, when you wake up out of the coma, you're gonna be the same roughly as you were when you went into it.
I did like his arc in The Last Jedi, though. I feel like by the end of it, he was at the end, he was willing to actually stand up against the First Order.
He actually joined
the
Resistance.
The Resistance,
yeah.
Right.
That being said, what I want is Ryan Johnson to do something with the Trail of Shadows characters from the High Republic. Listen, he's already doing mystery stuff, right? Emmerich Kafter is a Jedi detective. That's
lightsabers out.
Lightsabers out. Yeah, so Emmerich is the man.
That comic was probably the most underrated thing in Phase 1 for me, where it came out of nowhere. It was not connected to any the ongoing ones, and then it ended up being pretty major in the plot, and all the characters were really good.
Which was odd, right? Because there wasn't really much hype going into Emmerich's character from the
he was introduced
comics.
He was introduced
first.
I think he's in the background of a mainline comic, and then the Trail of Shadows just drops him as the protagonist of it.
I was just like, black dude, what's his story? Oh, he's awesome.
Dark-skinned people. Give me more.
The other side was they don't
with,
read. Never mind.
Keep Trennis. The first time I saw her on page in High Republic 1, I was hooked. I was like, oh,
she's also great.
Oh, I love her. Sorry, Jedi Master Keep Trennis.
Shout out to Ryan DePaul, who's been a Dyad member for 53 months. That's crazy. Woo! Gotta go take care of the fam. Here's to 53 months. You typed it as it says 53 per month, but whatever. We get it. Appreciate your constant and everlasting ramen support. See, Lord Goop says, glad we got more Finn and Jaws of Jakku. Still need to finish his book, The Last Order, though. That came out, what, 2 weeks ago?
No, longer than that.
Really? Was that October?
I want to say. Or end of October, maybe.
What was the author's name?
I should know. I was literally 2 feet away from him at the panel.
Or Jaws of Jakku?
The Last Order.
The Last Order.
Oh, The Last Order, sorry.
He's a teacher when he's not writing. I learned that.
Like Yoda.
It's his first book, too, or his first Star Wars book, I should say.
But yeah, I still need to read that. Although I want,
Wame?
just give me a Twambe Kami.
That sounds
Twambe Kami,
right.
something like that. Yeah, give me an animated Finn series. Have him running around, set it in between 8 and 9. Have him running around with the Resistance, doing cool missions and stuff. On the run from the First Order.
Or at least like Tales of the something sequel.
I'd like to explore his psyche after The Last Jedi. After he figures out that what he's done with Rose just completely botched. No, he was betrayed by DJ.
The Resistance Reborn book did a bit with that.
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking of, because they left a little bit like they gave us bits of him. They gave us more Poe than Finn, but
yeah,
that book opens up a lot of things to explore and about the state of the galaxy then, and like I would love to hear him come to terms with the change that he went through of now actually actively joining the other side of this conflict, and the expertise that he brings to that.
That book was also the first time they sprinted away from the Rose kiss. They have the scene in that book where he was just like, I don't know what that was, or something. Like, he really brushes it off. Like,
he just shrugs. He's like, "Well, that was weird." Anyway,
yeah, they that was the first moment where they were like, maybe we just let that go.
I imagine him like doing the okay, never mind type of face. I was like, oh,
I will say the Rose thing, I read it myself as an afterthought. To me, I read it as there is no thought for romance with those two characters throughout the entire film, throughout making the entire film. And then I feel like out of nowhere, someone, and sorry, not to make it about this, but I feel like someone was like, we can't have him like the white girl. make a connection with someone else, because that is like legitimately a thing that movies and comics have done forever. They always, that's why usually
they put the minorities together
anyway.
That's very true.
Those have been the minorities that should have been together. Poe and Finn.
Lore Masters Pod in the chat says, I tend to avoid these convos because of how telling some people's talking points are about their character and beliefs. It would be nice to have some Star Wars stories that have nothing to do with the Skywalker lineage. I mean, that's ultimately where we want the story to go. It's over. It's done.
Yeah.
We still talk about the hunt for Ben Solo, though.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm super hopeful, though, that the conversations in general are going to vastly improve, because I feel like the impetus of that, the split of that, is largely the big split in our society right now, and it seems like a lot of that is crumbling around those individuals. And so as that happens, I think, I don't know, I have hope for normalcy.
Yeah. Bo-Katan's Lost Pauldron says, was I the only one that thought Rey was Finn's love interest in episode 7?
They have good chemistry. I'm not I don't call myself a shipper or anything, but like they had good moments in that movie.
They got more chemistry than Han and Leia, or Leia and Luke.
I do think one of the funniest acting moments from Hamill in the trilogy is after he gets the kiss from her in 5, and he does that.
Oh, dude, so smooth. It's the smoothest it's the smoothest Luke Skywalker will ever be. After
It's so
that kiss,
funny.
which is so messed up.
Yeah.
I feel like he was thinking about that kiss when he ignited the lightsaber.
In 6? I don't think so.
It's
He definitely got a kiss from good luck after he left, for sure.
It's not a word I use on here often, but that was the definition of a shit-eating grin.
Oh, for real. Also, absolutely no idea that he was being used there. Like, completely oblivious to the fact
That's
that...
so true. True.
Yeah.
No, but I just think, listen, Finn was like, I mean, you've seen Daisy Ridley. You know what I mean? Like,
I think we
come
all
on.
kind of.
If it's on the table,
If Daisy Ridley looked at me like the way that she looked at Finn, of course you fall in love with that. Like, what do you mean?
yeah,
He's the first person to ever look at you. That's the first person to ever look at you like that.
He even asked if she's
What?
single too.
yeah.
In 7.
That's
you got a
like the
boyfriend?
day you
You
stop
gotta-
being
you
a
gotta-
stormtrooper, and that's the first person you run into.
Yeah, like.
Oh no,
what,
we
dude?
we were all raised love interests back then.
Yeah.
And the first time is after she knocked him down, like with authority, and he was like,
Do we see a female?
He realized what he was
I'm
into
so
when
dumb.
that
I almost said, do we see a female First Order stormtrooper in Janna? Technically, one. But
Yeah. I also think those guys back then, like with the Mary Sues and stuff, they were secretly secretly wanted Daisy so hard. Like a lot of the times when I would make videos, it's like she knows how to pilot because she said so in the movie, and like their first comment was Daisy's not gonna see this. Like, no, she's not, and she's not gonna see your comment either. Like, dude.
yeah,
Oh
that's an
man.
overlooked line too. That movie, that was a tough time for trying to defend that stuff. Like where she has that line where she's like, I've flown ships before, but never out of the atmosphere, and people are like, how is she piloting so good? It's like.
She
That's
honestly
more
didn't.
effort than they give Luke, I think, in 4 almost.
Well, I mean, what they give Luke is a lot of people speaking for him.
Yeah.
Like the one thing that he does say is like, that's not that small. I bullseye womp rats back home in Beggar's Canyon. And then like when the captain is like, you sure you can handle this thing? And then
Like Biggs shows up.
Oh, yeah,
He's
Biggs,
like,
Biggs
got
the,
this.
He's
the
like-
best hype guy in the world.
Biggs, who has not flown with Luke in forever, says he's the best bush pilot this side of the Outer Rim. And Luke's
You
like,
only
yeah,
just met Biggs in the movie at that point.
exactly. That would have been awesome if Luke was like, I've never flown in space though. Which is true. That's what a bush pilot is.
I just laugh at the Rebel Alliance because that dude showed up that day, and they're like,
Dude, why is Han
you want
Solo
ship?
in that briefing?
They're kind of
yeah,
they're I mean they're out of options. Like wasn't Mon Mothma like on a bus to go give herself up? Like she was, they were, if I remember right, in a certain point of view, she's like on the way to the Emperor to be like, my bad guys, can you
never
chill out
wanna
on
hear-
Yavin? Like let him go.
I never want to hear about the chain of command and like that's why Holdo did what she did to Poe, when Han Solo is literally in all of these briefings. For
It's,
this dude isn't like he's on his way out. This criminal just delivered and he's still in the briefing, and he's still in the like. What are we doing? What is our security?
It's
that
more.
This dude is in the briefing.
It's more relevant with Poe because he just lost an entire bomber fleet.
That would have, if he didn't do that, then they would have died as soon as they jumped to hyperspace because of the fleet killer that he destroyed. And plenty of people do stuff against the rules all the time in Star Wars. Andor also has a whole series of people doing things against the chain of command. Rogue One, we wouldn't even have the Death Star plans if they didn't go against the chain of command. So it just it's falls weak for me that's like a reason on why she should do that. Especially when again,
I mean,
I don't want to bring back Ryan
Johnson's
Johnson's thing. And I don't want to bring Ryan Johnson back into this. Well, actually, I do. But he literally said the reason why he did that is because her in a dress is going to be like something for him to overcome because she's a general dressed in a dress, so it must be hard for him to deal with. When that's like why would Poe Dameron, everything we know about Poe Dameron, why would he ever act machismo other than the fact that you have comes across a little racist to me when you have the brown guy have to learn machismo in the biggest moment of the movie? Like, is that really like the time for a lesson and the time for
I don't think that was machismo at all. I think what Ryan Johnson.
That's what Ryan Johnson said is why he did that and why he did
he didn't say machismo.
Actual interview. Well, what is machismo other than having
What
to like
he's-
learn.
What he so it actually comes across in the film. It's getting over prejudices, and this has nothing to do
Why
with.
would he be prejudiced against Holdo? He'd already worked with her before.
So I'm talking about the utility of the word prejudice in that it means to prejudge, right? And so there's a scene where he's coming to realize that's Amelin Holdo of this battle. So when she's wearing a dress, she doesn't look like a general. So
Yeah,
he prejudged
so
her
why-
based
so
on the looks.
Why do you why do you have his character do that? Why would he prejudge someone who's in a dress when he's like, again, back to his parentage and like who he's been with? Leia's been his biggest fan forever. Leia literally says in one of like the books that the reason why she recruited him to the Resistance is because he reminds her of Luke. All of the things that make Luke great, she sees those things in Poe. Why would he be prejudging to this person? And that's like the reason, because she's in a dress. Like that's what Ryan Johnson said is the conflict. And I think it's a weird thing to do when we don't have anything to set that up. It's literally just there just to move the plot, just to make this guy some guy who doesn't. It's like that you don't like women, so that's why you're challenging me on this here. It's like, no, I'm challenging you on this because you're not saying anything. And if you say something, then none of the rest of the movie happens. I think that's
Well, he
a weak
doesn't
writing point.
He prejudges because he doesn't know Holdo. He's grown up idolizing Leia. Leia doesn't lead with a dress.
Yeah, I've just never.
I just don't see why the dress.
I don't-
The
I
dress
don't
shouldn't
see
be
why-
the issue. But
The
it is
dress
for Ryan
is
Johnson, and I don't get
well.
why.
The dress is because if we go back to
Mon Mothma exists, right? Like his
Really,
parents.
she's not a general.
Followed Mon Mothma.
she's not a general.
The leader. Is she not leading the? She's leading the. She's leading the tactical plans in the movies.
No,
right?
she's a
The same thing that-
she's a leader. She's a figurehead.
Many Bothans have died to give us this information. Like,
Yeah, she's
literally
a-
giving the briefing.
So she
A chain of command authority. She is giving orders. Yes? No?
right, but he doesn't know who Holdo is in terms of being making military decisions.
So
Okay,
why-
so
military decisions.
So we have
but
to
he does,
hold on.
though.
You
In
gotta
the
let me.
canon, we
You gotta
have
let
her
me
there.
finish my point, bro.
Gotcha.
If we look back to A New Hope, Andor, all of those things, there is a leadership. There is a council for the rebellion. They're all former senators. They're all politicians, and then they have General Madonna. They have the military leaders, right? Bail's not going to make military decisions. Mon Mothma is going to take what the military leaders give her in terms of intel and make decisions that way. So when we have all of these leaders making decisions, it's the generals that are going to enact those decisions. So when it comes to someone that's in a dress that is beside Leia, who is a general, you're going to think that perhaps they are a Mon Mothma figure, or they're like a leader in the Resistance. They don't really have military experience.
Why are you assuming he would think that?
I'm not
Based
assuming
on,
that he
like,
would
who
think
Poe
that.
Dameron is.
I'm saying
Ryan
that
Johnson is, and that's why he wrote it that way. Is my point. Like you're explaining to me what Ryan Johnson wrote, and I think what Ryan Johnson wrote was bad. Like is my point. Like having Poe go through that is not something that Poe Dameron should have to go through in the moment of like the movie and of The Last Jedi. It makes him a hotshot pilot who's a stupid flyboy instead of the person who is doing all the things that he's done before. Holdo's reputation has to precede her, but Poe Dameron's doesn't, and I don't think that's very fair. Especially considering like the characterization of Holdo that we have isn't even really the one that we get in The Last Jedi anyway, right? Like it's not even.
Well,
like,
what
that
do we
Holdo
have?
Is known for.
What do we have of Poe?
tie-in-
What do we have of Poe before The Last Jedi that makes you think he's
We have-
not a hotshot flyboy?
The tie-in novels that we have.
No, we didn't have
One,
those.
There was Before the Awakening. But that's not
Before the Awakening.
super. That's not like that's what Poe is a short story in it. And then you had, I think some of the Poe comic had come out, but
Some
not all
of
of
the
it.
first Poe comic. Yeah.
Yeah, some of those Poe comics where he doesn't know he's chasing Holdo, but is chasing Holdo and has like run-ins and stuff. And all those things happened before like the movie came out. So for me, it goes back to he thought it was boring to have them be together, so he had to find something for Poe to do, and that's what he had him do. He had him be intimidated by someone in a dress when like what are we doing? Like why is that a thing? Like why do we need to have that as part of his character arc when this dude was literally born next to a forest tree? Like there's just so much things on like why that's borderline kind of racist to have the brown. It's almost to me as racist as making him a spice runner is making him a guy who doesn't like women authority when Leia, his mom, and so many other women in his life are strong.
My
characters.
point is
Weird.
is the dress thing doesn't make it about women specifically. It makes it to me about people in a role. But I mean, if that's how you feel, then
That's not how I feel. That's what Ryan Johnson said. He said that like
yeah, I
him
mean,
seeing
what
her
he
in a
said
dress
is,
was going to be his hardest thing that he's ever had to like deal with. That's the hardest thing as someone in a dress. That's what the hardest thing he has to deal with is someone taking orders from someone in a dress. Like that's our Poe Dameron. That's the
So what Ryan Johnson has said is that he wanted to make every character go through kind of the hardest thing that they would have had to deal with at that point in time. For Poe specifically, that is taking a backseat. That's going from being the hero to actually knowing, like, okay, this is not when to fight. This is not when we should jump into the fight. This isn't the moment for a Hail Mary play. But to show there is still that moment, right? He did the same thing from what Ryan Johnson thought for Finn, for him to not want to be part of the fight, literally having an angel and devil on his shoulder. The same thing for Rey, same thing for Ben. Now, if those didn't work for you, that's totally fine. But I mean, I think we're getting too granular if we try to mix it down to him not liking women specifically.
not only that, but it's a woman who isn't in the general's outfit but has real feminine energy. Seemed like the toughest thing for Poe to come up against.
To piggyback on,
Well,
And
you
how
have to
is that
think about
not-
what Choco just said. He's talking about it within the context of what's happening.
I think he's also not
I think you're
used
giving it too
to-
much credit for what actually, like what Ryan Johnson was trying to do. Is my thing.
I think he's also not not trusted because like when he's under Leia's command, like he's the guy. Like Leia sends him to get the map. Like he's the number one. Like she defers to him, lets him do what he wants. But then Holdo doesn't do that, which that could be a criticism on Holdo. But
Holdo doesn't know him either.
Is not Leia.
Bad leadership. You're
exactly.
sidelining your
know
best
him.
asset for no reason.
So,
You're sidelining your best asset to teach him a lesson.
She doesn't.
But she
know
doesn't.
why.
I don't think she knows that Poe is the best asset. But my point is that Poe in that
She
situation
knows who she is.
would probably react negatively just because he doesn't know. Like he's not used to that. Like to Choco's point. Like
I also think we can't assume that she knows when her literal dialogue in the movie. And I do want to focus this conversation on the contents of the movie, right? Because in the movie she says hotshot, flyboy, everything. Leia, like this is stuff Leia has told her, right? These generals, these generals don't share pilots. Like,
yeah,
they don't. They have their own fleets. They're together because they're running.
Cobalt Squadron.
Additionally, he's a pilot without a ship, right? So his agency for them is also severely diminished in this moment as well. But yeah, and then to something that was earlier, the dreadnought that he took out was immediately replaced by a bigger, larger dreadnought with the same cannons, and they were able to escape from it. So that
Imagine if there was two.
Hmm?
Two?
I mean, if there was two, and he
was
didn't
the one that it
go
was
and he
replaced by
didn't go
the
AWOL. Yeah, it was replaced by the Supremacy.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, if there was two, but Poe didn't do what he did, then they would have all escaped to the planet.
If she would have told him the plan, he would have never sent Finn to Canto Bight. He would have never had to do. DJ would have never found out. DJ would have never been involved. We would never have DJ snitching and ruining the plan. If you just tell him the plan, the guy who was like the hero, the plan, like, hey, dude, we got this. No
that's
worries.
something that you can validly speculate, but we don't know.
I do kind of wish they had to be the kind of middle ground between those two. I wish they'd done some kind of, like, when they're being tracked through hyperspace, she assumes there's like a spy on board or something. So she's just
Why would it be Poe?
Well, I mean, it could just in general, like she's just keeping the information locked because of that, like, paranoia.
Yeah, it wasn't that she didn't tell anyone. She told specific people and gave those specific people roles as far as prepping the ships and doing all the things. And, like, again, she doesn't have to tell him. Like, there's not really a reason. Again, you know.
Well, I have a bit of
hotshot pilot. Why would you not include your hotshot pilot? What do you think a hotshot pilot?
I have a bit of pushback.
Nothing, because he doesn't have a ship, so there also wouldn't be a utility for it.
I also have some logical pushback on that because we are speculating here. Let's say Holdo does tell Poe the plan. Poe can very much still go rogue, knowing the plan.
Why would he go rogue? If he
Because
tells the plan, why would he go rogue after
Because
he
if he
knew
didn't
the
like
plan?
the plan. Because if he didn't like the plan,
He
he'd
didn't.
go rogue.
So the other, you're thinking about the speculation, like, what if he didn't like the plan? Well, we don't know that because he never got to know the plan.
Right. So that's the
away.
nature of speculation. You're saying if she told him the plan, then things would have gone more smoother. You also don't know that.
I would also assume
we do know what happens when he doesn't know the plan. When he doesn't know the plan, what does he do? Okay, there is no plan. Let me make one.
That's the nature of
Here, go do all
storytelling.
this stuff. Let's go do all this other stuff, right?
I would also assume
the whole reason for why he does what he does is because he doesn't think that there's a plan. He doesn't know what the plan is. He doesn't know if this lady is going to is just teaching him a like it's just. I just don't see the.
It's the nature of storytelling. It's the nature of storytelling and the viewpoint from hindsight.
I also think it would have happened either way. I think he in that moment he decides to go rogue because he thinks that her plan is just to wait it out and try and figure something out, and they're slowly losing fuel. And he's like, I need to do something. If he found out that step 2 of the plan was just go to that planet with no escape route, he would have done the same. Like he would have made the same conclusion where he would go, oh. We're just gonna be trapped there anyway. I need to like do something about the First Order.
I can get behind
DJ's
that.
like the one who ruins that plan, though, right? The reason why the crate plan is ruined is because DJ finds out and snitches. If they don't get sent to Canto Bite, DJ's never involved. They don't snitch. They get to the planet. Everything's fine.
It's how they lost most of their.
They're still followed.
Yeah, they're still being followed. It's just how they lost most
the
of
plan.
their
So the plan was ruined in that they started targeting the transports instead of the flagship.
Right.
But they still followed them to the planet.
Yeah, and then once they're on the planet, nothing changes.
Wouldn't have followed. They would have just followed the ship.
They still would have had. They still would have had the standoff on crate like we saw at the end.
I think.
Not necessarily.
Or
so
not,
so
not
they
exactly.
didn't.
It depends on how smart
They didn't pick up. They didn't pick up the ships on the scanner at all until they were told specifically to. So they would have been able to escape to the planet and hide out in this old rebel base that Holdo had found with Leia in the previous.
And we don't have Leia give up in the end, just so Luke can come in.
Which, by the way, they actually did try her being like more hippy dippy. Like she was in the book, and they said that it didn't really work. So that's why she.
That sounds like they don't like women.
That way.
I'm interested to see the version of that movie. I think a lot of his decisions in that movie in general are based on that he wrote it going off of a script and not going off of seeing Seven. If that makes sense. There's a couple things in the movie that don't line up like super well with Seven, but like I would say like for example like I think reading Poe. Or like reading Poe and Finn's chemistry would be very different than when you watch them.
I agree with that. If he had seen them on screen together,
I bet he would have kept them together if he had seen. But at the end of the day,
them boring.
They did have Poe and Rey meeting again.
Yeah.
I will concede that's my least favorite part of the movie.
Poe and Rey meeting.
No. Just the whole escape plan in general. That's one of my least favorite parts of the movie. But I love the Luke stuff. By the way, I don't want people to think that I hate the whole movie. I love the Luke stuff. I think the Rey stuff is great. Kylo stuff. Listen, this is all
the shoulder brush.
This is all great conversation. It's a lot more conversation you'll get with the Chuds.
Truth. So thank you. I appreciate you guys letting me get that out.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Again, we're not
thing
here to
I will
like
forgive him
silence
for, though,
people that don't
myself,
like it.
Is that he forgot that Jess Pava was a character, and that's
Oh,
that's why,
he forgot all of Black Squadron. I
That's
was like
why
a Black
she wasn't
Squadron
in there.
fan.
and I was like,
She wasn't in there,
Comics.
neither was
'Cause she-
Nap or any of the actors.
she was in the running to play Rey. She was the next
Right.
choice. It was between Daisy Ridley and
Jessica Henwick.
Jessica
and
Henwick.
Jessica.
I'd like
yeah.
to see. She's really good in, especially in the action scenes. Not that the show is
Yeah.
Yeah.
film about, but I think she does good with what she's given. So it would have been interesting to see that. She does good as Jess, though. I think Jess got fleshed out enough in the comics where I was like disappointed she wasn't an 8. But
Yeah.
Jessica Henwick in Game of Thrones. Ugh.
But these conversations are so much more stimulating because that's like I said earlier, it's part of storytelling, you know, to speculate in hindsight, but to also explore the what ifs, right? And if you're so focused on culture wars and being anti-woke and seeing diversity in trailers, you can't have these conversations, right? They don't reach this depth.
we've had multiple points about how we say we want something outside of the Skywalker saga. They started to give us it, and then it got assaulted, and berated, and canceled, which stinks.
Kiadi Mundi,
Yeah,
bro.
no, we are
You got him wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it said in my favorite CD-ROM that I just looked up.
Sanity.
One
Oh, my
thing-
Attack of the Clones trading card!
Yes,
But,
Lord
one
Goob,
thing
you're
we are
right.
getting this weekend is Young Jedi Adventures is coming back, which, you know, watch it.
I need, you know what?
Even if you're an adult.
Fun little show.
I mean, I
great.
haven't watched all of it, but like, you're folding clothes, you turn it on, you have a great time.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Can't wait for the tone shift when the Nameless shows up in the finale.
Jeez, and then it becomes Dead
Jesus.
Jedi Adventures?
It becomes like a
Stone Jedi
psychological horror.
Adventures.
Another one bites the dust.
Speaking
Jedi
of,
Nightmares.
I do have a poll on the chat that says it's 100% right now. It says, "Would you like to see a Star Wars a Star Wars TTRPG on this channel?" And that's relevant because I suppose I can just do a sort of preemptive announcement that I am currently constructing a Dread one-shot for this channel called Dread in the Force. And it's going to be 20 years after The Rise of Skywalker in the new Jedi
Ooh.
era.
Are you taking applications? What?
Yeah, right.
I certainly am.
I dress
Right
up.
now, Choco is a player. You're all going to be Jedi
Yeah,
Knights. You're all going to be Jedi Knights in Rey's order.
Mommy.
But we'll see. We'll see.
Sorry, my wife.
I'm still in the infancy of writing the scenario, but it's going to be a one-shot, and it's going to be fun. If you guys haven't played Dread before, it is a scenario-based one-shot game system where all consequential decisions and actions are decided by pulling Jenga blocks. And it just makes things so much simpler than paying attention to character sheets and numbers and rolling die. If Choco wants to do a force pull and stab a Sith, that's not any indication of the story, and this is just an example. If he wants to stab a Sith with a force pull like the Stranger does to the Jedi, he's going to have to pull 4 blocks. It's going to be crazy. But yeah, stay tuned for that. Why don't we get into what we're all here for? Jeopardy. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I have one for that. Hold on. All right, I'm going to remove you guys from the scene really quickly. You guys will join us in the Jeopardy scene. One moment.
It's such a weird intro song because it's like vaguely tropical, but like real funky. I like it.
It's like Love Boat. Love is Blind. All right, let's get into this scene. I believe it is scene 2. There's the guy. There's the guy. Scene 2 and scene 2. Do you all have D20s?
Yes.
I can go get one.
I'll go grab mine.
You can tell Google to roll it.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah,
I
but
do not. I'll do-
I like
I'll
the
do
little
both.
physical dice.
Lore Masters Pod says, "All right, gang, got to get some lightsaber repairs done. Have a great trivia match. Appreciate you rocking with us, Lore Masters Pod. Have fun with Ram Jomaram or Hu Yang, whoever you decide.
Are we rolling all at once, or do we?
Yeah, just roll. We're just going for order. You said 15?
Yep.
9.
9.
Plug for Go Watch the Mighty Nine. Very good.
Okay.
Amazon.
I'm gonna
Prime
start
Video.
it.
I've been watching the original campaign.
12, 15,
Yeah.
12, 9. Okay.
I've been working until I drop and can't do anything after. Oh, Pat, in 2 weeks, I think we should have a special episode.
Oh yeah. Go on.
What happened?
In 2 weeks, it'll be December 19th, right? And that'll be one day after the 10-year anniversary of The Force Awakens. So we need to do some type of Force Awakens extravaganza.
Okay, I'm down. I'm always down. That's also a day after session 2 of our. Just to kind of plug that, of our Better Than a Stick tabletop RPG campaign with Master Allen of Level Up Lightsabers. Shout out to Level Up Lightsabers, who are the official lightsaber of Dyad in the Force. We'll link it all and we'll do some videos promoting it when it all comes out. But we just started yesterday and things are going swimmingly. There was some feat stuff. I don't want to spoil anything. Anyways, Gage is first to go. So we have potent quotables. That is quotes. You have to guess who said the quote. Not sponsored by AMC, which is movie stuff. Not sponsored by Disney Plus, is TV show stuff. Read them, have you, are books and comics. I Don't Like Sand is locations. Ships and ships are relationships and starships. Now, a change that I'm introducing in round 5 is the daily double. It is not a daily double. It's a trap.
It's a trap!
So if you pick it's a trap, I'll let the card explain when you get there. So, Gage, why don't you give us or start us off with the category and the points.
There is one column here that I know I will be abysmal at, so I'm going to avoid that as long as I can, which is ships and ships. But I'll do Read Them Have You for you two.
200, you said?
Yep.
I believe in everybody.
Okay, this Jedi Master was named the Marshal of the Starlight Beacon following the Great Disaster.
Who was?
That is correct. He's on the board already. Okay. Still your board. I should probably put
Let
in
me do-
funner music.
I'll do Not Sponsored by Disney Plus for
300.
Vader's iconic "No, I am your father" line was only known by this many people until the film's premiere.
That's tough. Like, would that include the crew who filmed it? Is that like what you're
How many
implying?
people knew the
Knew
line?
about it? What is 2 people?
That is incorrect.
10 seconds for
Wait.
steals.
What is 52?
That is also incorrect.
Probably someone.
What is
knows.
5?
That is also incorrect.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
What is it, Choco?
The answer is 3 people.
Oh,
Close.
Points to.
I knew Hamill didn't know it, but
Hamill did know. They told him on that day.
oh, that's what it was. Okay,
But that's not the line that
he
Vader's body
performed, right?
read. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Oh no, it was like Prowse.
He said Obi-Wan killed your father.
right.
Points to K Stanzi. You've got what is 3? Bo-Katan says, can we answer? Yeah, you guys can answer in the chat. We're operating on the honor system that our players and our contestants will not be looking at chat for the answers. So with that, Gage is on the board with 200. Archive is next. The board is yours.
Let's go Red Them Have You for 100.
This is the full name of Star Wars' favorite blue-skinned, red-eyed villain.
Who is Grand Admiral Thrawn? Oh, full name.
No.
Should have gone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I was about to steal.
I forgot that this was.
I'm just glad we didn't have to spell that.
Oh God.
No, it's gonna make you. You just had to say it. But
Yeah, just say it. So if you can't say it, then we won't give you the points.
Okay. Mithrod Nurodu.
Just
That-
the voice
that's the correct
of
pronunciation.
just the voice of Mark Thompson, just repeating it after
Yeah.
Anakin. We'll give it to you.
Perhaps.
I messed that up. Sorry.
Do I get to keep going then, or should we just move on to the next person?
Keep on going, man. You got it. You knew.
Yeah, you got
knew
one.
that.
I'll do Red Them Have You for 300.
It's a trap!
Oh, I was gonna start with this one. Thank goodness.
Okay, you've gotten a trap. You may choose to answer this next question. If you get it correct, you get 500 points. If you get it wrong, you lose 500. Now, normally we
Perfect time
don't
to do
lose. Normally we don't lose points in this Jeopardy,
Yeah.
but if you do choose to answer it and get it wrong, you do lose it. You can also pass, but you would also forfeit your turn. And the category is the Book of Boba Fett.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Okay.
rolling the dice.
At the end of the Book of Boba Fett, what does Boba Fett receive from a grateful family on the street that he then passes on to Black Chrysanthemum?
What is a Meiloorun fruit? Meiloorun fruit.
That is correct.
Well done.
Archive on the board with 600 points. Our first trap card has been conquered.
That was good.
Very good.
Yes, good
I'm
question.
proud of you.
Thank you. I may have rewatched that show a lot back in the day.
Underrated.
Underrated.
Okay. Can I go Potent Quotables 100?
You can't stop change any more than you can stop the sun from setting.
Who is Shmi Skywalker?
That is correct.
Shmi is
Can we
me.
get a background story for her, please?
That'd be great.
Would love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Archive going to
As
run
long
away
as
with
it
this?
doesn't end up with more speculation about about Anakin's father.
Oh yeah. No, I don't care about any of that. I just want to. How did she become a slave? That's all I know.
Yeah.
I want a story of her just constantly telling Anakin, "Stop with your nonsense."
I want to see a scene of her teaching him how to be a tech genius.
Did she have any like backstory in the Legends timeline at all? Was there anything that was explored there?
Not really.
I think
I don't
me
recall.
Gage. I think we talked. I think I was doing
Just the
trivia
pirate
before
thing,
this.
right?
Yeah, just the pirate thing, and that pirate thing is like a source book thing in Legends and in canon, so it's not even in an actual story yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just she
Yeah,
got
no,
taken
I'd
by
love for-
pirates before she was sold.
yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, they should do more storytelling with her.
Yeah, Hondo, bring Hondo in there.
All right, the board's still yours.
Okay. Do Potent Quotables for 200.
I thought the Jedi never left a man behind.
I don't know this one.
I don't know it
this one.
either.
Yeah.
Well, still got time. 5
Do you
seconds.
have any guess?
No, I don't think I have a good guess for that either.
All right, Steals. 10 seconds.
Steal
Who
time.
is it? Osha?
That is incorrect.
I thought maybe she said that to Jordan.
Who is May? I'll go the other one.
That is also incorrect.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So, points in the chat for Phineas McCormick, who is Fern from Skeleton Crew.
Oh, dude.
Oh.
Mm.
That, man.
Give,
That is a
take
good
my
one.
Star Wars card. Get me out of here.
I have a sad confession to make. I have not seen that yet.
Ooh, go
Oh,
watch
you
it. It'll
should.
be
It's a good one.
Christmas watch. It's a good
It's-
Christmas watch.
Oh, that would be a really
Yeah.
good Christmas watch.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect time to watch it then. All right.
Yeah, I think so.
John's like, we need to go. I thought the Jedi never left the man behind. All right,
Yeah.
we're up to Super Ruiz.
Let me go. Ships and ships. 100.
Upon entering combat, X-Wings famously lock these in attack position.
What are S-foils?
Is that a question? I'm just kidding. Yes, that is correct. 100 points for Ruiz.
It's Jeopardy. Yes, it was a question.
I was like, you asking me?
I don't like send 100. I've never done Jeopardy before. Maybe a low L. I'm sorry. I'm nervous.
After claiming to have saved him 10 times, Obi-Wan corrects Anakin by saying, that business on this planet did not count.
Where is Cato Nemoidia?
We'll accept
That
that
is correct.
question. Yes. Another 100 points for Ruiz.
What? No, he's doing it right. Jeopardy, you're always supposed to answer in the form of a question.
Yeah, I was thinking of what is Kaito no Moide.
Oh.
Oh, did I say
It still
where
makes
is?
sense.
Yeah, sorry.
Who is Cato Namori?
Yeah.
Why?
Why is Cato Nemoidia?
Read Brotherhood to find out.
Yeah, right? Oh, so good. Shout out Mike Chen. Not sponsored by AMC, just because I want to see what that looks like.
400.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, 400, yeah.
This is Luke's call sign in the Battle of Yavin.
What is Red 5?
That is correct.
That's correct.
Okay,
Sweeping the hundreds.
Potent quotables 300.
It's a trap. I'm just kidding. She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts.
Who is Han Solo?
That is also correct.
Also,
Okay.
Choco when he met his wife. Sorry, that's a terrible joke.
Wait, she's gonna kill you.
Don't say
if you
that.
miss that.
Go no.
I meant it backwards. Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
Potent quotables 400.
We also have a game now, guys. This is awesome.
Boring conversation, anyways.
Who is Han Solo?
I was gonna say 2 in a row.
That's like another trio.
I got a Han Solo themed board here.
500. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
Right?
That's gonna be.
What's funny because we
One.
didn't. I don't know what questions he wrote. I just. we just wrote
okay.
different ones.
Potent quotables 500.
You know better than to trust a strange computer.
Who is C3PO?
Well done.
Wow.
I think I was on a New
Very
Hope
nice.
kick or something.
Yeah.
Heard the theatrical release.
Ruiz with the
not-
streak.
Not sponsored by Disney Plus 100.
Aside from Jar Jar Binks, Ahmed Best also plays this character in The Mandalorian.
I might say his name wrong. Who is Kel Beckerman? I don't know how to say his last name. I don't know how to say his name. I could spell it for you if I had it. I don't know how to say his name.
We can't accept that answer.
I know. He did the thing. I wrote a whole article about it. I should know this.
5 seconds.
This would be the. Who is Cal? I can't pronounce his name. That's all right.
All right, 10 seconds for steals. We have
I'll
Gage.
steal. Who is Kelleran back?
Caloran back.
That is correct. Gage with the steal.
Nice. Hey, sorry to interrupt here. Can you guys still see my camera? It looks like it's glitching out on my
It
end.
looks like it's plotting
I don't-
on the.
I can see your
Are you
camera on
made
the
up
call.
of a series of squares?
I can see the camera on the call.
Very pixelated.
Okay, then it's
Yeah.
perfect.
Okay.
Odd.
Well, since it was Ruiz's turn, we're back to Gage.
I'll do Red Them Have You for 400.
This Grand Admiral is famous for their legendary siege of the Anuit sector, following the events of Return of the Jedi. Ooh.
Who is Adelhard?
Ooh, that's correct.
Nice.
Damn.
That's a good one.
Those are
Yeah,
great
I
rolls.
almost said Gallius Rax. I was
Yeah.
weighing the two. They're
Very, very nice.
both making moves in the same week.
Also, where's Ray
I'll
Sloan?
do, good
For
question.
real.
She was in everything for a minute.
And then nothing ever
Yeah.
again.
She was certain point of view Empire, right? That's the last time we saw her?
Yeah, I think so.
Lord Goop says, is Super Ruiz a force-sensitive child on Kentabite because he is sweeping?
Love Broom Boy.
I'll do not sponsored by. No, I'll do not sponsored by AMC for 300.
Dang.
In pursuit of the Millennium Falcon, Darth Vader tells Admiral Piet that these do not concern him. He wants that ship, not excuses.
What was asteroids?
That's correct. Wow, Gage! Closing in on Super Ruiz.
Stop it.
Let's do not sponsored by Disney Plus for 400.
Ooh. Mos Pelgo was renamed to this after Cobb Vanth assumed the role of mayor.
Where is Freetown?
That's correct. He is right behind Dominic Toretto. This is a crazy race.
I'm gonna hit the NOS.
Too soon,
Too
Junior.
soon.
I'll do Red Them Have You for 500.
Oh my.
Oh my. Luke Skywalker works with this Imperial on Pilio.
Who is Del Mico?
Oh my gosh.
Is that red though? Isn't that play them have you a little bit?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. But
No, that's fair.
That's a good
I-
question though. I like that.
That's a great question.
That's
I
probably one of my
worked
favorite
backwards.
moments.
I was like, okay, I'm gonna have Del Mico. What should I?
What should you give him?
yeah, that's fair. Where else are you gonna put him? Yeah.
Points to Sith and trading.
What was the I don't like sand category again?
Locations.
Oh boy. We'll do not sponsored by Disney Plus for 200.
To create Naboo's waterfalls, the water was not used. Instead, this mineral was used.
What is gravel?
That is not correct.
Oh, we have archive.
What is salt?
That is correct.
That is correct.
Nice.
All right, this it's archives time now to come in.
You're sweet.
I believe in you.
Thanks. Let's go. I don't like sand for 200.
In the Clone Wars, our heroes confront the remnants of a slaver empire on this world.
Oh. I know the name of the empire. I don't remember the name of the planet.
Don't overthink this.
I'm gonna say, what is Zygeria?
That's
That
correct.
is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Everyone's in the thousands now. This is Fast and Furious.
All right. All right. I'll continue. I don't like sand for 300.
This planet is also known as the Smuggler's Moon.
What is Narshada?
That is correct.
Oh, neck and neck between Super and Archive.
Let's do not sponsored by AMC for 200.
This film is the only film in the Skywalker saga not to feature a pan down after the opening crawl.
What is Attack of the Clones?
Nice.
That is correct.
Wow. Okay, this is
George
a
Lucas
quick
was feeling
shift.
freaky on that one.
Super,
What if
super,
it went the other
super,
way?
If we go up,
super was Tamiri Black. He was sweeping.
Not sponsored by AMC for 400.
Maz Kanata is in the middle of this when Finn, Poe, and Rose hail her comms to ask about the Master Codebreaker.
What is a union dispute?
That is correct.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Archive's in first place now.
That's a tough question too. That's a good one.
Yeah. These are all really good questions. This is
Also, shout out to everyone on TikTok who's getting the answers correct as well.
shout out to this community because I don't know if you've ever gone to like a bar trivia Star Wars night, but no one would get any of these.
Oh no, not even close. Maybe the Han Solo quotable me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
y'all are a cut above the rest. We're all winners
I
here.
will. I'll finish out this category. Not sponsored by AMC for 500.
While in an N1 starfighter, Anakin shoots this many Droideka before exiting the hangar and entering autopilot.
That's a good question.
Ooh, hold on, let me place it in my head.
I know, right? Let me play it back in my head.
I'll say it to everybody else. Don't overthink it. That might or might not help.
What is 2 droidicas?
That is incorrect. 10 seconds for Steel. Super's up.
What is 1?
That is incorrect.
What is 3?
Gage with the steal.
Yeah.
He's back in fourth
Nice.
place. Very good. Cal in the chat. Shout out to our
Me
senior
after the steal,
correspondent to the
Luke,
stars.
the Luke lean back and the smile.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. It's your board.
We'll do ships and ships for 200.
This unlikely union bridged the divide between the warring planets of Irem and Erno during the Forever Wars. To some people, this might be a
Oh.
500 question.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Calm down, Malik.
Who is Ziri and Fontu?
That is correct.
Nice.
Good pull.
Sorry, this says Fontu and Ziri. Sorry.
I was terrified when I first read the question. I thought you guys were asking for the name of the moon that is in between the planets,
Oh,
and I was like, "Oh no."
Ships and ships.
well, that'll
Yeah.
be on the next one.
Oh boy. I'll do ships and ships for 300.
In the special edition of A New Hope, George Lucas added this Legends ship flying over Mos Eisley.
What is the Outrider?
That is correct.
Gage.
Does that mean he's canon now? I think he already is.
He was mentioned in a Tales from Vandor book.
Yeah, and the Smuggler's Guide. I think Han was like,
Might I
"Control this
mention-
for a minute or something."
Yeah.
There's still enough on the board for Super and Archive to still win.
I'll do I don't like sand for 400.
Upon learning Anakin can pod race, Qui-Gon mentions that they also have pod racing on this planet.
Where is Malastare?
That is correct. Gage.
When I heard that, do you think Sebulba was kind of like going to the kiddie leagues and like he was coming in first every time because he was out of the actual place they do it?
Probably.
I mean, there are a lot of Dougs on Malastare. He was like, yeah what's up?
Like their place. He's like he was running a hustle on Tatooine with the circuit. I'll do not sponsored by Disney Plus for 500.
May use the poison derived from this to assassinate Master Torben on Olega.
Oh man,
These are such good questions, man.
I don't know this one.
Ooh.
The answer is not orange soda.
That's true.
The answer is also not 6-7.
What is Camry root?
That is incorrect. 10 seconds for steals.
No, Chimera brewed it up.
Wow. You guys must have loved the Acolyte.
I actually did.
The fucked up thing is, all I can think about is like Chimere mixing it.
Yeah, that's like the
that's
scene
all
I'm
I can
thinking
think
of
about.
too. That's where it said what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. I
No,
can't
she
think of what it
asks
said.
him for it, right? When she walks in, she's like, "I need."
No, she
Yes,
asks
answer.
him for it and he says, "This? Really?"
Yeah, that's what it was.
Craig McGinn asks, Choco, does orange soda even exist in the Star Wars galaxy? It exists in my heart, god damn it. That's all that matters, okay?
It's the orange.
Do they got
It's his
fans
heart-
at Galaxy's Edge?
it's his heart
No, they
cannon.
don't. They don't.
They,
Well, they have
have
Crush.
carbonated drinks and they have orange drinks, so they have orange soda probably.
Yeah. So it's probably just called something different.
Yeah.
Jawa juice.
No steals. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd just be
Anybody
throwing
want to
out
just
random.
venture a guess? Choco, do you know this?
This probably wasn't one he wrote.
Nope. This is-
Buntu?
So, I'm thinking something with a B too, but I just can't think of like the actual word.
Buntuu? Buntu?
Bonta root.
That's close. Dun 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 dun. Initial D. It's a bunta tree.
Oh, it's a
Bunta
tree.
tree.
Fucking.
I
Okay,
didn't
well,
write that, but I was there. I was,
so
Let's take
as
one
it
in.
stands,
Pressure.
it's Archive's turn, and there's enough points to eclipse Gage. Super Ruiz also can get into second place with the points left over. So, Archive, don't screw this up.
I believe in you, man.
Best. Thank you. I'll go I don't like sand for 500.
Dexter tells Obi-Wan Kenobi that the cloning planet of Kamino is south of this location.
South.
What is the Rishi maze?
That's good.
That is
Yep.
I never thought of that he says south.
south
Like on
of the
what?
Rishi Maze.
Like, does the
Yeah,
galaxy have a
like-
North Pole?
So they do have. So they do
This
have.
is Santa Claus.
They do have a cardinal compass that is relative to sector.
Okay.
So there's no like south of the galaxy, but if you look
Is that
at
the
like,
orientation the map is normally in? Like, the west is the unknown?
yeah,
Yeah, like unknown regions on the.
Odd
Okay.
choice.
I'll do ships and ships for 400.
Han Solo was forced to say this ship was superior to the Millennium Falcon.
What is the ghost?
Nice.
That is correct.
Take it, man.
I'll try.
okay.
You will try.
Out of
Christ.
all of Padme's handmaidens, these two got married.
Who is Sache and Who is Yane?
That is correct.
Nice.
And in
That was good.
first place,
I do have a question for next time I'm on here. So since Gage stole, it goes back to him on the order even after he misses
yeah,
the question.
so whenever you get a question right, the board is yours. When everyone gets it wrong, it goes back to order.
So like back to order as in whoever stole it, like that's the order. So like if I would have stole it, then if I would have got it wrong, it just would have went back to Gage, or
So because the last question that everyone got wrong was no, Gage stole it, but it was his turn anyway. So when he got it wrong, it went to archive.
before that though, right? Because we all got Archive's question wrong. Gabe stole. Gabe got it wrong. So would it not come to me? I'm just for like Jeopardy rules. Like, wouldn't it come to me because I'm like next in the order? Like, why would it go to Archive and not me in the order? Like, why would I get skipped just because he stole
So
the whole thing?
I might have gotten the order wrong
Oh, okay.
after
I was like,
that
did I just get
fact.
skipped? No worries.
Because it
I
does
should have said
get
something. That's my fault. I should have spoken.
it does get murky after someone steals. So yeah, that's totally
Yeah.
on me.
I'm sorry about that. Let's
No, it's all good. I'm just curious, just like for next time. So I was like, damn, I could have been in Nova.
So in first place we have Archive Redacted. I don't know why I put you as AA, but anyways. Second place we have Gage and Super 1500 in third place, which gives Archive 1,000 points in the league, Gage 800 points, and Super 700 points. You guys, if I can bring it up, is it on this scene? It is not on this scene. Let's go back to the main scene, so I can bring it up. Yoink. 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 All right. So as it stands right now, I haven't updated it with this game, but it looks like Gage would be, or Archive would be in fourth place, tied with Cubcos and the Wise Guy. And Gage would be tied with Jedi Master Eggs, Jared the Dark Jedi, and Harith. And Super would be tied with Forward into the Black Sawyerism, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and Kenthkari. I don't know why. I think that's a inside joke. I just put Kenny in seventh place by himself for no reason. But them's the standings. Good job, guys. I apologize if I did lose the order after a
No
steal.
worries, man. This was a good time. It's all good.
Yeah, we'll have future trivia, of course.
Also,
and,
like I'm against Gage and Arcade Redacted. You know, I'm just happy to be here. You know?
Hey,
I'm just a
listen.
kid from El Paso, Texas. I'm not even supposed to be here.
They everybody in the chat always exhibits incredible knowledge of Star Wars, and it was a pleasure for us to have you guys on here competing. That was a race until I lost the order.
It's like, dude, I'm not even mad at it because I should have got the Keller Beck question right, and then I would have just swept. It's fine. It's my fault.
Yeah.
Ooh, confidence.
I could have that question because then you would have won.
But then you would have missed the Boonta Tree question.
I would have missed the Boonta Tree question. Yeah, I would have missed the Boonta Tree one.
All right.
Well, okay. Here's another question. What is the other character that Ahmed best plays in Star Wars?
Oh man, I can tell you where he is. I don't know his name.
There's one more. We see him brief. We're starting soon.
Right. He plays Darth Revan.
No, he's in the nightclub in 2, right?
Yeah,
Not
he's in the
nightclub,
nightclub
bar
in
or
episode 2. His name is Ahmed.
Oh, he is.
The classic cameo naming convention of Star Wars. Visual dictionary is just a bunch of cast.
Where
Yeah,
else does he
rearrange
play
two
Keller and
letters.
Beck?
in the TV
Jedi
show.
Temple Challenge.
Yeah, I love that show. So good.
I am mad that I didn't grow up with that show.
I know, right?
We had the regular
That's the
thing.
we need you to set
We
up
had the
something in
hidden
San Diego.
Temple, yeah.
Make a set. Just work on that, guys, please. We'll come down.
But we do
Honestly,
live.
yeah, we should do that for adults. We also serve beer.
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't serve beer.
We also do live in an age where tabletop RPGs are cool.
Yeah, my wife and I do a one shot at our local gamers cafe like every Sunday.
Oh,
for,
nice.
New players and just the community, so I love it.
Star Wars
Glad
things
that
or
you guys are
just
doing
in
it too.
general?
I would love to do a Star Wars themed one, but as you know, it's niche, and it's so hard to get people to be like, yeah, come play pretend in Star Wars, let alone come play D&D. So
Yeah.
eventually, I'm thinking during like May the 4th and stuff, I wanna run one where it's
Very, very nice.
straight up.
I remember back when I was a kid, the first time I played Dungeons and Dragons, everyone thought we were worshipping the devil.
Oh, how old are you?
Oh, you were in
Don't mind
that?
me
Like, you were actually for that era? Like, where it was at its height?
Yeah, no, I'm 40, so
asking? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it hit its peak in, like,
You
the
were there.
80s, right? Like, the
Yeah.
Satanism, Satanic Panic, there it is.
everything,
Yeah, you're
everything,
Hitting its
everything
peak.
was a message from the devil. That's
Everything
all.
was
Yeah.
Satan. My mom threw out my X-Men trading cards because they were
Oh.
the devil, and
It's like the least demonic one of all of them,
I
right?
was gonna say- I don't know. What's his name? That Nightcrawler one
Azazel?
might raise some eyebrows with that.
What's Azazel? or what his
yeah.
name is?
Pokemon
Yeah.
was the devil.
Oh yeah, true.
There was a lot of stuff was the devil.
Shout out to Bo-Katan's and Latticery on the TikTok side of and Darth Angel for participating in the trivia as well on their side. Everyone on the chats for getting some of the questions correct. Let's see here.
Full disclosure, I was nervous about this all week. I joined a live with Ruiz, and I was like, dude, I actually am like really worried about this. I thought I was gonna embarrass myself.
No. Me and Gage we were doing. I was reading. I have like this from the library. I picked up for like $2. It's like this 2,500 questions of trivia questions, like everything you need to know. Like right after Disney got it, and me and Gage were going through like the first part. We went through like maybe like 100 questions, and so many of them were just like these: who did Qui-Gon knock boots with, like as a Jedi? So like all these non-canon
Brennan?
questions. We were getting so many of them wrong.
It
But
was a
Gage was
lot
getting
of
so many
legends.
right that I knew that Gage was going to be he was going to do great today. So
There's a lot of
Wait,
legends, a lot
what
of
was the
action
question?
Figures. It was a lot of like
it was.
who is this person that Qui-Gon walks past? Not even like Quinlan Voss. Like it would be like an action.
Yeah, it was
someone-
like,
if you
who
didn't have
did-
the
who did
action
he
figure,
per-
you'd have no clue.
Yeah, who did he profess his love to? And I didn't know that he liked black women because
I think it was Tall, right?
Tall?
Or-
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tall,
Those legends books did.
the
Yeah,
things
which is
that I
very funny 'cause
remember.
It's a Disney thing, and just the wide variety of like stuff that is canon and isn't canon anymore after like those things have come out has been hilarious to do as I was prepping for this. So many
The early
era
Disney
things
material
just
was
aren't-
like they were like half doing legends a little bit. Like they would make so many references to legends,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then would it be explicitly like, no, just because the Republic Commandos were in that episode doesn't mean their game is, you know, like.
Well, here's the thing. Here's how I
all of that
know.
stuff.
Here's how I know the Grift Goblins are tourists, because none of them recognize the legend stuff that gets mentioned in Disney.
Oh, they even get it like wrong. Like the amount of like misconceptions about like Plagueis is crazy to me,
Mhm.
and that's like a kind of an easy read. Even like it's like you drop in, you don't need anything else. Like
Choco's
people
favorite
still
one.
don't really know it.
Choco's favorite one is talking about Nihilus and how he has mountains of books of material to.
Oh, his
from.
single 4 pages at the end of that one Insider.
Hey man, it's a
And
top tier
then the
shit, bro.
game.
Chill.
The game really hypes him up, but like, yeah, he does not have material.
but people will say he's super cool in the books and comics because they assume you haven't read anything, and you're like,
They watched the
You
YouTube
haven't
video
read it,
once and they're like,
Yeah.
One of my first viral
sure
videos.
it was a book? Are you sure it wasn't nothing?
One of my first viral videos was stitching some douche who was like, "If you don't know who this is, You're not a Star Wars fan. He's pointing to Revan. I'm pretty sure he has no idea who Revan is. He pointed to Darth Revan, which is just a fraction of his story.
That's another character that's very like media aura misconceived. Like
very much.
Yeah.
Most people don't know about that he wasn't even a dude for a while.
The one that irritates me to hear about though is Darth Vectorus.
Oh,
They're always like, he's the Sith that wasn't a Sith, and you're like, no, he just came home and stopped doing Sith stuff. Like, it wasn't that he was a nice Sith. He was literally like an architect who accidentally. It was so stupid. He found a pocket of dark side, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm Sith now." It's just so super weird. But like, he doesn't even have a story. He's just a Force ghost that's kinda in one of the
Bane
Legacy of
books?
the Force books.
Oh no, never mind. You're right.
Sorry, not Legacy of the Force. The preceding
Jedi Order?
one. After Jedi Order, before Legacy of the Force.
Fate.
Dark Nest.
Oh
Fate
no,
of the
no,
Jedi?
it was later Legacy of the Force. Sorry, I was mixing up
Okay.
Legacy and Fate. Sorry.
Lord Goop says 10 out of 10. Everyone should read the 3 Nihilist trilogies.
I wish. I really like him, but I'm also just a huge Quick guy. But he's not like a character. Like,
bro.
I can't stand Nihilists. Or at least the Glaze.
I mean, the game did a lot of effort to be like, your character is the only answer to this problem to make you feel
Yeah.
like you're the thing.
He's not even the most interesting part of like the game. Like,
No.
it's-
He's not a character. He's like a problem.
it's a
I think
prop.
Kreia is,
Yeah.
but Kreia is
Also-
ultimately wrong.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
the real disappointing thing is that Nihilus was also supposed to be black.
And a girl, right?
They did a hot toy of him where you can kind of see.
As dreads, yeah.
Yeah.
Bo-Katan says, what is the best comic series for Star Wars?
Canon, I'd go Charles Soule Vader 2017.
Yeah, what do you like? What's your favorite stuff?
Yeah.
I need to know more
That's
about
true.
you.
If you're the biggest Poe
I think
fan in the world, he's got a good one.
Yeah. I mean, I think the High Republic by Kevin Scott is fantastic. It's such a
Really good.
great run.
But if you ask me that question off the cuff, I'll probably say like Lando.
The Lando miniseries is so good. It
I
makes
love
sense
that
why
series.
Soul is. It makes sense that Soul like debuted with that. And he's the guy now. Like,
Yeah,
In that spirit, I'll say Yoda.
Yeah, the
it was
Yoda
also
that one has that
a good
famous panel of him. What's it called, on all fours, wasn't it? He's like chained up on
what?
all fours and his butt's to the camera. Isn't that from
Is that a
that
hear- is that a
comic?
hear me
Am I
out?
looking-
Is that a
am I-
hear me
am I- am I looking at the wrong?
Hey,
That might have been a panel that you had constructed. I'm just kidding.
It's like,
Got my folders mixed up.
What about you, Archive?
I always really like the Dr. Afra comics.
Yeah.
That's a good one, too.
Those have been some of my
Yeah, the
favorite.
Chaos Agent stuff has been so good.
Did they
I need to
renew
read
her for a
those.
full line again? I know that like all of the lines recently got canceled. I don't know if hers was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just the
Um,
Chaos Agent stuff, really. I don't think that she's back. I love the book, though.
I think
Think she's
all of the comics that started in 2020 all kind of ended at 40, right? Issue 40?
So,
I think 20,
Or issue
20
50?
20, yeah, those all ended, and then they started to do like the post episode 6 ones, and now all of those got canceled.
yeah, like there was a New Republic one that I think is, I don't think it's completely over yet, but it's only going for 10 issues.
Yeah.
so to Bo-Katan's Last Pauldron, it's not about the Witches of Dathomir, but you do get bits of them in what was it called? The first canon comic, Son of Dathomir.
Son, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was a good.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have a subtitle, but the first Darth Maul comic,
That one's really good.
Fights
the-
Eldra,
where he
yeah.
fights Eldra. Yeah, the like.
his first Jedi fight.
That's
The
interesting.
very first piece of content I made was a reading of that comic. It's like the first thing on my YouTube channel. I mean,
It's interesting to finally see pre Clone Wars Maul have like character, and not just be like a I said 2 lines guy.
you know.
I also, I don't know, it's not as popular. I know there's a lot of people. I mean, at least in the comic community, they have some opinions on it. I think just because it's a woman, but Crimson Rain, I thought was so good too.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's a good one,
love
too.
Seeing her
Rain.
box
Is
with
Rain the
Vader,
end of it?
so good.
Or was that the they did like 3, right? Or 2?
Yeah. That was
It's Crimson
towards the
Rain
end.
and then Hidden Empire.
in an Empire.
Hidden
Yeah.
Empire.
I liked Crimson Rain more than Hidden Empire.
The cover, she had the biceps.
Yeah.
Well,
I worry that we're in that, you know, the whole like there's nothing with Kira for 5 years because they were not 5 years, but like 3 years. Oh, I wonder if they'll get that solo thing going, and then eventually they're just like, throw her in the comics. I fear we're in that with the Acolyte right now, where they're just gonna wait a little while and end up just shuffling it.
I'm still
Well, the
holding
good
out
thing
hope.
is grifters can't read,
too.
so at least we'll be alone and
Yeah.
enjoying that together.
But the Bo-Katan's question also brings up a interesting question to answer. Generally, what do you guys think is the best source for Witches of Dathomir content? Because I'm thinking of like there's some good stuff in Dark Disciple.
Yeah.
Probably Dark Disciple.
Maybe
Yeah.
the first episode of Tales of the Empire, maybe, or
Yeah, with
what's
Morgan
her-
Helsing.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that was good.
That Clone Wars probably if you
Mhm.
haven't already seen that.
But that's another thing. They're not a monolith too, right? Because the Tales episode
Yeah.
features the Mountain Clan. That's not it's separate
Correct,
from
yeah,
the
it's
Night
not
Sisters.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
Morgan who's from
It's just another.
regular one.
It's just another clan of witches.
Ahsoka
Yeah, I mean,
season
and
2
then-
probably, I guess.
Ventress is all over comics too, so if you want to get like a specific Dathomir doing a bunch of shit, anything
Yeah.
with her in it.
Ahsoka?
So this is gonna sound super
Yeah, I was
niche,
gonna
but
say Ahsoka season 2 probably is gonna be the.
Yeah.
what I want is just like a textbook from a religious scholar from like the Old Republic or something. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah, like that history one. Like do that, but
Beaumont
Yeah,
Kin
but like-
narrating kind of thing.
there's, I mean, just the fact that the Force exists means that there's got to be so many different religions and stuff from all over the galaxy with weird and interesting perspectives.
that,
You know what I mean? We got the
What
one
happened to
that
the
Luke
convocation of the
visited.
Force?
yeah,
right?
the,
I want that.
The High Republic Phase 2 did that a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, what
and there was
happened to them?
people who like
Where'd they go?
use plants and stuff, and then
Yeah.
Oh,
you know,
true.
Luke went to the one place where they called it the Tide. Like there's so many.
The
cool
Brotherhood of Yakom. The dark
I
side.
feel like the further we
faction.
What's
get
it?
from
The
it,
third door is.
yeah.
Oh, the Third Eye
they were the
Blind,
one- They were the third door were the badish ones.
Yeah.
Brown Eye for the
I feel
Jedi
like-
guy.
The further we get from Rogue One, now when I rewatch that movie and Jedha gets blown up, I get really upset because like they just
Yeah.
got blown up with it.
I
Since
saw-
then. I'm like,
I saw
I'm
some-
like, no, you don't understand how much history we just lost.
I saw a TikTok
Yeah.
today that was like, "Is there any green in Star Wars?" And they're like shitting on how gross Jedha looks. I'm just like, no, this is one of the most holiest sights in all of Star Wars.
One of the most
convocation of the
relevant
Force
places
is
in
supposed
Star
to be
Wars.
beautiful.
It is like when you see the statue on the ground and you're like, oh, I remember when this happened.
Yeah.
That also has one of my favorite Jedi moments ever, which is where they all stand in front of the two sides that are fighting and they stop all the blaster shots before they hit anyone. Like they stop all the blaster fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Craig McGuinn has a trivia question for everyone. What is the first Star Wars movie to show C-3PO with a limb of a different color?
The first one that he's in.
So, a new one.
When we meet him in A New Hope,
I think it's a trick question because I think he thinks we'll think of the red arm.
I was thinking of Attack of the Clones, where his head is just on a battle droid.
yeah.
A battle droid.
But yeah, he's got one.
it's
not
A New
painted
Hope.
leg. Yeah,
Are we going chronological or canonical?
that's true.
Dun. Where do you get your digital or hard copy comics? I honestly,
Well, the best thing you could possibly do is to put together a pool list at your local comic shop. That's the best way to support your people because that is how they get like paid. That's how more books get ordered. So if and I know not everyone can do that, and so do what you need to do, but if you can, and especially if it's a book that's not going to get a lot of love, go put it on your pull list. Go make a pull list and go put it on there.
Yeah, and Star Wars comics aren't that popular like at comic book shops anyway, so you can probably go find a huge backlog of comics just sitting there at your local comic shop. I literally go in and take all the copies on Wednesday because no one picks them up. So I'm sure you can find some good stuff at your local.
Yeah.
And then you have like the app. What is the Marvel app?
Unlimited. Yeah, if you can't afford
Yeah.
a bunch of single issues, Unlimited.
Marvel Unlimited is pretty good.
Price friendly option.
Yeah,
where you
I'm
just
on
pay monthly and get all of them.
Comixology.
Yeah, same
Comixology,
deal.
that
They
was
have the
another one
same
too.
service.
Yeah.
You get you'll be 6 months behind, but I assume if you're just now reading comics, you won't need to be.
Yeah. Start where you want to start.
Yeah.
What's y'all's favorite canon novel?
Just tough question, man.
That's very hard. I'll go Light of the Jedi.
I feel like Catalyst was always my answer, but
Great choice.
I don't know.
They need to get Lucino back on something. It's been 8 years since Catalyst.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I love Lucino. I love Tarkin, and everyone else hates that book that I talked to you
I love that book.
It's
love
good.
it, man.
It's a little boring in the middle, but I also like that he is like clawing to make Legends references. I'll put places. I hope they don't notice.
I feel like Lucino's a litmus test for readers.
Yeah.
He writes like he's writing an encyclopedia.
Yeah.
So
Very knowledgeable guy.
He said that he kind of treats Star Wars when he's writing like a history thing. I forget the exact quote. I don't remember the verbatim, but it was a quote that I really liked because of how he will attack the.
Plagueis feels that way. Like
research.
he really was like, let me go back through everything and connect it.
Mm.
I just realized the static Batman Beyond comic came out last month, 2 weeks ago, and I forgot.
Also,
Also,
Yeah, I mean,
JJK
it's
Execution's out
it's
in
older
theaters.
Static Shock. It's older
oh,
Static
that's
Shock
interesting.
when he's with.
That's kind of a cool idea for a comic, considering they were both like airing around the same time when they were shows.
Fallen Star for
I
me.
really don't know what my favorite book. It's so good. Basically, like, what is Mark Thompson reading on Audible? And like, that's my favorite.
I feel like it would be normal for a Star Wars fan to have a favorite in each era, at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
I could do
that's
each
more
era.
than anything. Yeah, I think the books I enjoy going back to the most. And we talked about it earlier, but like the from a certain point of view, I
Yeah.
love those books, man. I
Yeah.
love those books.
Those are
I
great.
love different perspective. We get so much cool stuff, and then to see them actually take characters out of that, and then give us stuff on screen.
You guys want to
So
do each era?
Also, I love that they take writers from there and give them
Yes.
more stuff.
Oh yeah, it's like a
DJL
playground.
started.
Yeah.
So good.
I have a lot of stars in my. So in the general like Skywalker Saga era, it's Lost Stars, and then
Like
in
I
the
would say that's like an OT one. Like if you
Yeah.
wanted to narrow it
Yeah.
down even more.
and in
And yes, Rebel Rising is canon.
yeah,
Red
Rebel
Red
Rising is canon.
Awesome.
In the High Republic era, it's Fallen Star. In the
I like
Legends
Tempest
era, it's
That Darth Nihilist trilogy.
Fatal Alliance.
The Alliance is good. I didn't
Fatal
even think
Alliance
about
is really
Legends.
What other eras
Divine
are
Force
there?
would be
It's a Star Wars. What other eras are there?
We do not recognize your
Prequel? I
authority.
guess, like, did you have a favorite prequel one? They went real in with the prequel books for a while there.
Master
Like
Apprentice
five
was
and
I say
12.
for the sequels, it's Shadow of the Sith. For the prequels,
Master Apprentice for me as well.
it's interesting.
Brotherhood's very good.
I like Brotherhood.
Brotherhood is up there.
Queen Series, I think, is mine.
Yeah.
I love
Those
that
are great.
series.
Yeah. I think I like two of them. I didn't like the first one as much. I like two and
You know what? This might be recency bias, but I like Glass Abyss.
I like Glass Abyss as well.
I wish more people need to
Where would
read
you
it
put
and-
Living Force?
It's in the top 3. I was
I'd
thinking
call
about
that-
that.
No.
I'd
What
call that a
era?
prequel book,
Prequel.
Okay.
even though it's like not. I mean, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan are.
Yeah.
Where are the, I guess, like the stoppers for, like, you said Shadows of the Sith for the sequel trilogy era, but that was a bit before the sequel movie. So, like, where would
It
we
was a
put
bit,
the
but it was still
stoppers
well
for it?
after. It's still way closer.
Yeah,
to
that's
the
like
sequels
trying
than
to
it
be a.
is.
It had Ray, so
Got my everyone's
true.
favorite dagger too.
Little baby Ray.
Yeah.
It's got the weird. I don't know what Ochi went through, but in the Vader comics, he's a goofball. In that book, he's like a serial killer. I want to know what. I want to know what those 20 years after.
hey,
the movie
it's
that I-
it's
Yeah,
called Know Your Audience, you know.
That's true.
Listen, after having to like traipse around the galaxy like with Vader,
Yeah, I get it.
I'm sure he's psychologically abused.
Can you
The
spell that?
Legends of Luke Skywalker.
What would you like us to spell Bo-Katan?
I have such mixed feelings on Legends of Luke Skywalker.
Oh man, I loved it.
came out-
Just
I love
book came out-
doing what all these fanboys do for like all these fantastical stories is how I feel. I was like, this is y'all need to read this more because this is what you guys sound like sometimes when you're
That was the
Bring it
first
up.
time
I
to
do
do
love-
a.
I do love
not-
the conspiracy theorist person.
Yeah.
Who's like, nah, there's not even there was never a Death Star, but then.
Yeah.
But then they fake blew up one, and
Wasn't
so
one of
they
them
had to
he's
like
a
make
drone?
one now because
no man. We gotta have how else are we gonna have Darth Jar Jar without that book? You know.
Isn't there one where he's a droid too? Am I wrong about that? One of the Legends of Luke Skywalker. I haven't read it since it came out. I think I just remember one being where someone
I don't
thought he was a droid.
I remember
remember
one
that
where there was
story.
a flea supposed to be on his head,
Yeah.
pulling his hair and controlling him like Ratatouille.
Hell yeah, dude.
There's one where
I
he's
love
at
it. Make
there's
it
one where
weird.
he's maybe at Jakku too. That I thought was interesting.
He was on Jakku jumping from Star Destroyer to Star Destroyer.
When I'm down.
Like,
Oh,
Hell yeah, dude.
you know what?
Glass Abyss. Bo. Glass Abyss. ABYSS.
Yeah, makes
The ultimate please people read it and stop saying he uses the dark side. I'm begging all of you.
Okay. I guess this can count as an honorable mention. So the original trilogy era is Lost Stars, but Shadowfall really came out
That's good.
of the gate. Cause like for the longest time, Choco wanted me to read Alphabet Squadron, and I did like it to some degree, but Shadowfall really kind of cemented that trilogy
The
as
last
a
book
top
of that
trilogy.
is so good.
I remember I was playing the Star Wars Squadrons video game, praying they would cancel. They put their ship, like you could get their logo on your ship as like a customization thing. And I was like, oh, they're gonna show up. Like there's gonna be a mission where they show up. Like they're gonna be here. And then they didn't.
Do you guys have a favorite game?
I think we got mentioned though.
Canon,
Star
it's
Wars?
Fallen Order. Legends.
Legends
Um,
of Jedi Academy. I think it's hard pressed to beat that game. It's just that game is just how my brain works.
I'm just an MMO guy.
Yeah.
Alex-
Star Wars.
So-
Ga-
so
but did you
Tor-
play Star Wars Galaxies? You're old enough for Star Wars Galaxies. Did you play? Star
I
Wars
did not.
Galaxies.
I did not play that.
Galaxies. That was fun.
Oh God, you
I
would
was-
have loved it. You loved
I was
Star Wars, you would've loved
arguably-
Star Wars Galaxies.
I was
I-
arguably too young to be playing an MMO.
I spent
I was, like,
time
8
on
and they
World
were
of
teaching me
Warcraft.
stuff, and I was like, I don't think they knew I was 8. They were teaching me how to play and like how to build a lightsaber.
I came
Man,
up on
you
World
walk-
of
you spawn
Warcraft,
as a
but
Wookiee, and you,
but shifted to Sator. So that would be my
I
favorite
love Star Wars
Legends
Galaxies,
one.
man. Oh, it's the best MMO they ever made. They
Galaxies?
should have never changed it.
Yeah.
Combat upgrade, casualed it up too much.
That the
Well, you-
cool thing, the whole thing of when Galaxies first came out, where it was a completely
No one knew
random
how to be a
drop
Jedi.
to be a Jedi was
Yes,
such a
dude.
the amount of like it was like you saw a famous person when
It was so hard, dude.
It
was so
felt like
hard.
it was actually Star Wars, like in the
Yeah. If you spawned in as a Wookiee, you had to have someone train you in common.
yeah.
Like you could
Yeah,
you could
all the
literally
stuff, all
not
the-
talk to anybody unless someone taught you how to speak
and the
common.
text would be like ... when you tried to.
Yeah.
Also, honorable mention, Outlaws.
Outlaws is my
Overhated.
favorite canon Star Wars game. It's so good.
Yeah.
Gives me all the same vibes as Star Wars Galaxies, but in like the modern era.
Yeah, I'd love to play where Star Wars meets.
Oh, if only.
Yeah, right?
Seriously,
now
that game
EA
is so
deal-
good. You can put that in any wrapper and it would just, in the
Now that
Star
the
Wars
EA
universe
deal's
with
done,
those
we'll get
mechanics.
something
Oh yeah, they are talking about that Total War thing.
Yeah, well, because like now that
Possibly.
EA's not the only one who can make the games, we're gonna get a bunch, like a big wave now.
By the way, if you do like XCOM, the
Oh,
new
yeah.
game is y'all are gonna like it. Y'all are gonna
Were you at that panel, Choco, by chance? The panel for that game, that celebration?
I was. I'm aware of stuff with the game.
Are you guys going to Celebration
They come
2027?
For sure.
Yes.
I haven't missed one since. That'll be my 10-year anniversary. I guess.
It's a lot of
10-year anniversary,
It's a lot
nice,
of fun.
man. Dude, we've been in the
2017 was my
same
first
area
one.
at least the last 3.
Oh,
I
you went to the
mean-
last 3?
There's no way I can
Anaheim,
miss the
London,
next one
yeah.
because I'm in LA.
I know,
Yeah.
right? It's like down the street.
I was praying for Orlando. That's where I'm.
I
at.
wanted Chicago so bad, only because these things are now like an excuse for me to go travel, and I
Yeah.
don't want to go to fucking.
Oh, you didn't go to the last Chicago one?
No, I didn't.
I
go
will
to
say,
Chicago.
it
I was in
snowed on
college
the
in
last-
4.
It snowed on the last day. I wasn't ready for it at all.
Yeah. So good. Ugh, love Celebration.
I don't know. I don't want to leave California right now.
Fair.
It's nice here. I get it. Anything for Star Wars though.
Japan was great.
Oh, I love Japan. So good. I wish that they would have had more things announced, but I had a lot of fun.
It was probably the least news heavy celebration.
I'm sad I missed that, but you can't be helped. The game
Yeah.
industry is horrendous right now, even though it's in its kind of creative renaissance. That just means a lot of
Very
creative
weird time.
people are being exploited and let go after they create some amazing shit.
It's a shame.
It really made me mad when the Marvel Rivals did that.
Oh,
Right
when
after-
they launched and then they were just like, see ya.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they launched. The game was like the biggest, and they're like, "All right, we're done with you," and you're like, "Okay."
Stephanie says thoughts on Visions 3.
Stefani.
Great.
Stefani.
My favorite of the
That's my wife.
Hello,
Oh.
Stefani.
Hello, Stefani.
I think it was a pretty solid volume. I ended up liking a lot of it. All of it.
This is
actually.
my favorite. This is my favorite volume. I think I can safely say that. I think this one had the most bangers per volume. For
I agree.
bangers per minute.
I think there was
Yeah.
only one episode I wasn't like crazy about, but I didn't even dislike it. Like, usually there's at least
Yeah.
Was it the one
that
with
I'm
the pizza oven in the bear?
yeah, but not in a like I disliked
But
way. I
that
just
was
like, oh, I
the-
like everyone else more.
That was the cutest crate dragon you've ever seen, though.
That's
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, because normally those things are.
Yeah. I like Volume 2 more, I think, just because of like the minus the stealing of the choreography. Obviously, that wasn't even my
Yeah.
favorite episode of that volume anyway. But I think
The pitch.
because of the differences that it gives, I really like Volume 2. I like
Yeah.
Volume 3, but I thought the Ronin episode was kind of weak. I thought some of the continuations were weak, except for the Village Bride continuation, because the other ones were just like, we're gonna have a Ninth Jedi one, so here's like a little mini interlude story
Yeah, like they're
that I
setting
think
up
that I
the
think
show.
could have gone to another studio, another story. I don't think that the Ronin one and the Ninth Jedi stories needed to be in this, personally.
I do think
excited
that
for the-
I do think that if they had previously greenlit the series, they needed that transition story.
Could have
to
been a
kinda
whole
set it
episode
up.
you could have been a whole episode in the other one, I think. I think it's more so to be like, okay, she's gonna start this one as like confident now. I was like, did we really need that? Like, in terms of like, hey, this is a worldwide stage to promote studios, to promote your stories, to do all these things, and we just kind of got like a not even filler, right? Because it's a good story. I just think that we could have had something else, you know?
I still would have preferred to have studios from all over the world.
Yeah, like season
I
2.
hope
They may
they-
go back to that.
I hope they do
before.
that.
I hope
next
so.
time.
Yeah.
I
Because
think
I know
that's
that's just like
I
it's very difficult, but
Yeah.
but like worth it.
I love anime, but like, there's so much more out there that I love to be introduced to. You know what I mean? Like watching The Spy. Like I never watched French animation, you know, and that was a banger.
Yeah,
You
dude,
know,
it was so
Or
beautiful.
the Scottish one.
Al's song was
Yeah.
great.
Creatures Reach is, I
Song?
think, my favorite of all of them. I think.
Creatures Reach was great. Yeah.
Creatures Reach.
I
is the
do
Scottish one.
I do think that is the ultimate goal of Visions, though. I think
The first one was gorgeous.
everything that we saw in Volume 3 was being worked on when Volume 2 was coming
Yeah.
out. So I think if there's
it's
going to be
also-
a Volume 4, they would be working on it right now as, you know, the Volume 3 like and exits its like grace window or something.
Stefani asked, "Is there anything in Star Wars that made you cry?"
Yes.
Recently or ever?
In
There's a
general.
lot.
Just throw them out there.
Kanan. Death.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Honestly, when I capture that footage, like anytime I need it, it's still kind of like
It's a little bit. The fact that they had the whole like where they just cut to white for the credits too. There's like no fanfare or anything. It's just like we're gonna let you sit with the soundtrack. Great.
I will
Did they
say-
were you in the room when they screened it at Celebration in Japan?
They screened the finale in Japan, right?
Yeah, like the finale
Yeah, I was
stuff
there
was
for
so
that.
good, man. I cried on that one because just it was such a great thing to experience in a room full of people who like love Rebels. So I think anytime I'm in things with like lots of people who also give a shit, I think that gets me
Yeah.
every time.
One that I cry for that I don't think a lot of people do is Ezra choosing his parents when Palpatine tempts him, or choosing to not go to his parents when Palpatine.
That's a good one.
Just because
That is a great
I've
one,
lost
man.
both my parental figures, and I think about if I was in that moment and they're like making my favorite meal, and I hear them, like, could I have the will to
Yeah.
do something like that? Like, it's just so like tough.
the first
I will say
time.
the very first thing that ever made me cry, and I just couldn't watch this thing, and I didn't watch it for years, was when Waxer died in the
Oh,
Umbara
that's
arc.
tough. That's tough.
Because
Yeah.
I remember watching that like live, and then I just like every time that arc would come up, I'd be like, nope, can't do it.
And it makes
Can't do
the one with Numa even sadder.
right.
Like when you're watching that.
Yeah.
The first time that I cried with the main films. Does anybody want to guess?
With the main films?
I don't know.
I also
Order
cried when Leia
66.
died, just because there's too much.
I did cry when Leia died as well, but the first time I cried was when Luke died.
Oh, okay.
Because the music was swelling. Luke was on the stone and he was welling up, and like I knew that was it for him. And then like the cloak like float away in the wind, and I was just like, I can't.
The hug at the end of Rise of Skywalker when the trio's finally back together and they finally hug and Finn looks so sad and it just feels like he's like actually hugging these people like it's like real life. Oh, I love it. I love that scene so
Yeah.
much.
That's a good one. I think the one that's
I didn't
always
cry, but I
gotten me-
teared up with "There's More of Us." Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well,
That's a good one.
Good
No,
moment.
More
Very
of Us is
cathartic.
good. Yeah, it's like happy crying when the Citizens Fleet shows up.
The animators at ILM were crying during that scene too, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
'Cause they had to pull out every model they've ever made.
Yeah.
And then I also felt that when I read it in the in the novelization, because they were like, you're calling out all the call signs of who was there, and I was like, what? The aces were there? Are they?
Yeah.
Like,
Everybody.
oh.
I assumed
didn't-
Hare's kid too.
The ghost was there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't cry, but I had a temper tantrum during Fallen Star.
Orla?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Listen,
I was trying to recall that scene, and I had picked up my book, and then it stumbled out of my hand, and I ripped a page, and then the page I ripped was the page that she, bad omens.
there's also a Tempest Breaker. There's like a scene very like early in the book where Skier is talking to Keith Trennis, and he's like, "It doesn't matter. It doesn't like the things that are wrong with you. Like it doesn't matter." And he says like, "It does to me." And reading that one or listening to that one struck me so hard, man, because it's the helplessness and the frustration, the guilt, all of that. I think it is done so well. Like their relationship is so great, and like hearing that moment in an audio drama format, it's just so good. Gets me every time.
Mark Thompson does a mean Trandoshan too.
Yeah, he does. He kills it.
What is your most anticipated upcoming Star Wars project? Movie,
I
show,
think cried during
game?
Midnight Horizon as well, but it wasn't like a single moment. But it was when Canton was just telling their story.
The Yoda one?
Towards the end. Yeah.
To answer Sith and Training's question, I can't project myself too far into the future, but I suppose my most anticipated upcoming one would have to be Ahsoka Season 2, because there's just so much Force lore implication with where they ended things, with Balin Skull and pointing off to a shining beacon on top of the Mortis statues. That's like A+ mysticism and Force lore that I'm looking forward to. I mean, they're going to have to land it really well to satisfy me, which is my own way of saying they better not do Abeloth.
I think if they do Abeloth, it will not be anything.
Abeloth better be a hot ass farmer chick that they meet that is just a passing character.
That would be funny.
Sorry, I just started tearing up thinking about it, but I also really cried in reading Lost Stars when they're on the Star Destroyer and it's going down, and they're like, "What's the password?" And he's like, "Look through my eyes." And I was like, "Oh."
There's one book passage that always gets me from the Battlefront book, Inferno Squad. Which, I mean,
such a good book.
terrible,
What?
like-
There's
yeah,
a lot
it's
of
really
really
good.
good books. Damn.
Yeah.
Guys, we're answering our most
really good
anticipated project, and we're still crying.
Stop crying, guys.
All right.
I just wish they could write better Luke books.
No. Tell us, Archive. I don't want to cut you off with your example.
You're fine. No, there was a moment where Aiden's mother had passed away, and she believed that she had passed away hating who Aiden had become.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that is.
And then Garrick revealed, like, no, I broke every rule that I followed to tell her the truth. I don't know, that kind of gets me.
that's a good one.
That game or that I think that book was I like that book more than like as far as at the end of the day. I thought that book was really good when I read it.
As far as most anticipated project, I also am gonna say Ahsoka. I am not super excited for Mandalorian and Grogu, or for Starfighter, to be honest. But you know,
We'll see it.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think all the stuff that I would be excited about like isn't a thing anymore. Like I would have been most excited
Oh,
about like
yeah.
the Rangers of the New Republic show
Yeah.
or movie, but it is just Ahsoka season 2 because it's the only thing that I'm like, okay, when that comes out, it's going to be a whirlwind of lore and listening to you guys talk about it and doing all that stuff. So I think that's going to be the most fun thing that comes out.
I'm gonna manifest it. My most anticipated series is The Stranger.
Only. I think they should just do that, and just like then the people who hate the Acolyte won't even notice.
I feel like that's the safest way for them because like to go off of at least the narrative that the Acolyte was canceled. They're just like, oh, it wasn't because it's a new show. You know, it's not. It's called.
I don't want
It's
it
called
if
The Stranger.
Amidala's not in it. She's too talented.
He'll be in
Should
it.
just
I mean,
continue
she
the
has.
show.
She has to be in it, yeah.
They'll just continue under a different name. So.
Eh,
You know, Dawn of the Jedi. I'll say that.
Oh, that's a good one
yeah,
though.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's I'll go.
It just
whenever it
feels like
happens.
Got to be
If it
excited about
happens.
James Mansilver.
I think that one is gonna happen. I imagine that one that it hasn't had any issues yet. So I think he's just slowly chipping away at it.
Yeah.
it's gonna come out right after the Lando series.
I think that was on track to be the movie, but then didn't he get a medical thing and he kind of stopped everything?
I have no idea.
I'm not a
Solo 2.
No, I just feel
Was it a
like
T?
a lot of I kind of feel like Lucasfilm has been leaning into more of the kind of the basic side, which doesn't mean that things are going to be bad, but you know, we have that. We also have the Maul Shadow Lord, which I
I was
think
gonna
is
say
good.
yeah. Ahsoka season 2 is my number 1 and Maul Shadow Lord's my number 2.
So,
Yeah,
What about you,
They
Acolyte?
are, yeah. I think Acolyte scared them. Like it stinks. Like, I think they.
Yeah, that's why I'm not excited about the mall one because it just feels like a easy thing for them to do to get the boys back in the fight.
The boys
I think
back
it's
in
okay
town.
to do that. With
Yeah, like how much
animation, but, I think live action they should start experimenting.
Yeah, let's get some diversity. I swear to God, if Aaron Pierce is in an alien in the Starfighter movie, I'm heading up north to Lucasfilm and having a conversation.
The only person doing that to him.
If they even give us an alien, because Star Wars live action forgot that aliens exist.
What's your most anticipated archive?
they tried to make Grief Karga an alien originally.
Yeah,
Did they really?
yeah. Carl Weathers was like, no.
No, but then they decided
mean-
to make him Mace Windu. I'm just kidding.
I think my most excited, or my most, the one I'm most excited for is Zero Company. I'm a big fan of that
Shout out to Choco.
Nice.
play style in games.
Yeah.
The story opportunities with that game are like so. It just I want to know what it's about. Like,
Yeah.
There's some problem that they have to solve that's a threat to both sides, and I'm like, what? I don't know what that could be.
Yeah.
The Dragon.
Aliens are in that one, so I'm really excited for that.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can even be one. If you want.
Yep, and also you'll be able to. I mean, just like XCOM games, you'll be able to create your own characters and name them and stuff, so you can.
And you'll get very
your
attached to them,
friends in
and
them
you'll
and-
lose them in like the last mission and start crying.
Yep, they are putting in that same hardcore mode and all that stuff, and
I love putting myself through that.
Bo-Katan said,
and
did
again,
you...
they got all of the big content creators in the XCOM community for early playtests as well, just to make sure everything is up to snuff.
Cool.
last question. Bo-Katan said, did you see videos claiming there was a project about Ben Solo? Is that real? It is real in the fact that Adam Driver spoke to Kathleen Kennedy about this film, and it was like in production, pre-production, or at least in dev, and then like it got, the execs were like, nah. And we have videos on that talking about what that story could be.
Nope, you can't have nice things.
Aren't they gonna put the new guy, that guy in charge who said no to that? I see that today? I think I was doing some reading today, and they're like,
Is there a new guy?
Bob Iger. The Bob Iger is going to step down. They're going to replace him with the guy who said no to Ben Solo. I don't know how true that is.
Said no as well.
No,
I know that the other thing. The other
Bob
thing that came out
Iger.
was, or you go
Bob
ahead.
Iger was the no guy. He when he came back, he put the kibosh on everything, and he said we're making too much content, and he slowed down everything, and yeah.
Kibosh Maru?
Apparently, he also, back in the day, fought real hard for Clone Wars season 7 as well. Which that one, like, I get if you go to a boardroom and you're like, hey, that show that was on a network that wasn't ours, we want to do one more season of it for 10 years.
Well,
But
a lot of it was already previs, so like
yeah,
it was kind of like assets just kind of collecting dust, which
Assets
is my
and stories.
which is my argument for continuing the Acolyte series, because like that's all money
props
on the
ain't going anywhere.
yeah, props, scenes, like they have a High Republic Jedi temple, or at least the corridors that they built. It's all there, man. That's why shows get better on season 2.
One of my least favorite things to come out of that is so many people thinking Leslie Hyland isn't engrossed in Star Wars at all. She was like a Legends girl growing up. Like, she knew her stuff. So all these people who are like, oh, I can't believe she broke like this lore, she doesn't know the basics. It's like, no, she's probably read more books than they have. Like,
I never
It
got a
is-
million years to see Cortosis in live action. Come on.
It is supremely difficult to break any kind of canon lore within with the story group there and
yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Filoni.
Now, Piatti Money though, Element. Come on.
It wasn't
That's the
canonically
first time I
there.
cried.
Sith millennia.
That's the first time I cried in Star Wars, was when I saw him on screen in Acolyte.
They did him dirty too, because he looked ugly. He looked beat the fuck up.
I mean, let him look ugly. That guy, he gets everything wrong. He's
Honestly,
actually the most in character in Acolyte, because he's the guy who immediately in the meeting is like, that's probably nothing. Like,
honestly, Ki-Adi-Mundi's birth date wasn't even canon or even Legends. It was ancillary on a CD-ROM that was for the Phantom Menace, and
yeah.
that was
then the
that
Attack
was
of the
declared
Clones card.
not in continuity.
And the Attack of the Clones card based that birthday off that, which is
It's literally like it's the epitome of like white label, where the guy's just like, they want their profiles. Oh, I guess this guy's like 60. Like, there's
You sound
was
like a
no-
robot to me. Is that just me, or is
No, you sound
They
good.
have that stuff all the time. Like,
Okay.
I remember in Clone Wars they talked about where like 3 different sources were just like, oh, Eefkoff died in that gunship in the background.
yeah.
Why? And then they were
Yeah,
just
why
like,
didn't we talk? What they
We'll
should have done
ignore
is
that.
have Ki-Adi-Mundi just cracking all of his wives. How come we don't talk about that in live action?
That's one thing I'm glad isn't in canon. He's like the in Legends. He's literally like the
He's a bad dad.
anti-Anakin. He's the anti-Anakin. He's a knight on the council who has wives. Like, he's
Yeah.
like living the best life that Anakin
Well,
can get.
Now that the Disney Plus is
Well, but
all
granted-
Hulu and all of
granted,
their other
in
channels,
Legends-
they could do that.
True.
in Legends? He had wives, but he had no.
Love.
He didn't
No
care
connection.
about
He didn't care about them at all.
anybody or anything. He didn't even know his daughter's name. Like, he was, he was just like,
His wives
Imagine
were
how
Ice Snow
unloving
Cone.
that sex was.
Ice Snow Cone.
he was. That's just a Ki-Adi-Mundi thing, though. Like, he's just a derp. Like, he's a derpy derp. You know.
Yeah. All right. Well, that'll do it for this episode of Dyad in the Force. I want to thank our guests for coming on and participating. Super Ruiz, if you want to plug something, let them know where they can find you. Go right ahead.
Yeah, sure. You can find me pretty much everywhere at SuperReese93, and then writing at butwhythough.net on mainly Star Wars and other video games or shit that I'm watching. So
All right.
Find me there.
Fine. Archive redacted.
Yeah, just Archive Redacted on YouTube, Archive Redacted on TikTok. Yeah, thank you both so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
It was a pleasure.
Y'all killed it.
Engage.
I'm Gage FD on TikTok. I'm gonna start working on some stuff. I got a podcast maybe in the works. So you can check me out on there. And thank you guys for having me again. Like, going from the comments to here, it's so nice to have a
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Absolutely.
And Stefani, if you ever want to come on, let us know. You're welcome here too.
Everyone is welcome, just not all at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's County Mondays. County Mondays deal.
And Yoriel Poof.
We're Choco's wives.
Hey, he used to have an OnlyFans.
That's when I just hit him with the Choco Musk.
He hits him with that, and then he tells them that they're ugly on the outside or whatever.
I made a mistake.
She may not.
Don't clip that. Nobody. It didn't happen. Delete this episode.
Thanks to everybody in the chat. Bo-Katan, Stefani, Phineas, McCormick, Sith in Training, Lord Masters, Pod, The Lord Goob. I'm a Spooky Kitty, Cal4. Everybody else, if you're lurking on Twitch and not chatting, thank you for rocking with us. This has been another episode of Dyad in the Force. Stay tuned for our Dread in the Force tabletop one-shot that's coming soon. And also stay tuned for our tabletop campaign with Master Allen of Level Up Lightsabers. You can find him at Level Up Light on, or is he just at Master Allen now on TikTok? Just search Master Allen. We'll post about it when it comes out. Thank you guys so much. Choco, did we learn anything, or are we just? Is this just?
We learned that we need to do a better job of keeping track of whose turn it's supposed to be.
Don't even worry about it. I'm sorry, I even brought it up.
No, it's. I'm sorry.
And as Lee, Chief Inspector Lee likes to say, if I can find it.
Slow down, baby.
May the Force be with you. We'll see you next time.
Always.